whispers, wind still knows
where the lost and faithful rose.
Ash may fall and sky may break,
Still we rise for honor's sake.
Stormlight beckons, calling true.
Step by step we make it through.
Oaths unspoken, hearts alight. We carry hope into the night.
Voices echo faint but clear.
Those we love are always near.
Not alone, we walk as one.
Shadows fade before the sun.
Stormlight beckons, calling true.
Step by step we make it through.
Oaths unbroken, burning bright. We carry hope into the night. Not for crowns or written laws, but for life and for the cause. In every breath, in every stride, the spark of light will never hide. Stormlight beckons bold and wide. We are the flame that will not die. Through every storm we reunite. We carry hope into the night.
Hello, hello, and hello. It would help if I didn't mute myself right before trying to talk here. Let's get into it. Episode 5! Full screen this real quick. Bam! Alright, hello, we're here. We're doing all the fun things. We're calling this episode Finding the Lost Ones. Unfortunately, we do have a lost one in our group tonight, as they had a family emergency, will not be joining us again. But we should have everyone eventually. We're waiting on one more person, unless he said something in the chat. But we're going to push forward. It's okay. They will just be in the background until they show up, and we can give them all the shenanigans afterwards. Who wants to do recap from last episodes? The silence is deafening. Alright, I'll do it since it wasn't anyone's episode last episode. So, last episode, you guys woke up in the middle of a field or in a pile of tents and didn't remember basically anything. We ended the previous episode before that going into the singularity, and then it feels like we lost at least 2 weeks of time in between what we remember and when we woke up. We were missing several of our friends, and it looked like we had gathered some others, but had no idea who they were, or where they were going, or where the heck we were supposed to go. We were given a cryptid note that said, meet us in the location. And that was about it. And so we started traveling back up through the handy-dandy mountains and going around it and not necessarily over it, as that was the easiest route, per se. And then we came across the town, and it was being attacked by the Fuse. We fought quite a few regular war forms. We fought and then 2 Regals, one Envoy form and one Dire form. And it was a fight, to say the least. We were at it for, 3 hours?
Yeah. Part of it was less of a fight and more of an ass kicking, but
Yeah.
in the case of our Parsh friend.
But we won, and he's still alive, though he might be recovering, which is why he's a little late. He's a little out of it currently.
I'll patch him the moment I can.
But yeah, that's basically all we did last session, right? I didn't miss anything major there. We all leveled up. So I gotta ask,
Yes.
what did you guys take for your levels?
Let's see. Where did my? There you are. Well, as soon as I can find the stuff that I'm looking for, I will tell you. Because I'm still learning Demiplane.
Gotta love Demiplane.
Character builder. There we are. Load. That's the other downside is it takes forever to load.
Yes, but that's
Very
okay.
useful. Kind of slow. All right. Level 5. I grabbed a point in agility and a point in my progression. So I have
Solid.
rank 2 progression now. And then I grabbed where did it go? I grabbed injury regrowth.
Solid.
As my talent.
Solid start there.
Because we have somebody who now has some grievous injuries.
Some serious, I was gonna say.
You know, it might behoove us to be able to remove said injuries because one of them was a long time of ouch.
Yeah, what was it, like 16 days or something silly?
Something like that, and it was like it was like he's like got some like exhaustion stacked. Was missing like a limb or something. I think. Am I misremembering that? Yeah, like something was removed.
And none of it was good.
There was like a concussion. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So I was like, we're gonna be dealing with that a decent bit. I think I should be able to remove those from us. It takes some investiture, but worth it.
Worth it. And the healing bit of it is pretty cool too, because it's by round and all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah, just basic progression is also super nifty.
Hella powerful, and you're not the only one with it. So we should stay alive. Hopefully, that's the hope.
One would hope.
And then obviously we won't know what Pinkcoat picked up because
He napping.
He's sleeping or something. Someone call him. Anyway, Elizabeth, what about you?
All right. Well, I think I've finally settled on adding the envoy route to Valina. Pretty excited about that. And so I picked the galvanize for an ally rolls recovery die and recovers that much focus for that talent. In prep for some other things that are going to pop up on that path, I went ahead and added to lore. And then probably, if I were to psychoanalyze it a little bit, because of the trauma from our last game, I did end up putting that extra point in medicine for my 2.
Solid.
Yeah, and that's how that rolled.
Solid. Okay. For me, I have all the health now. Thank you, hitting first ideal with our other thing. And like I've talked about before, because of the style of Skybreaker that my sprint is, I am suffering the Null's rules for using those abilities, which means I won't get to fly until I hit the 2nd tier, and won't get division until I hit the 3rd tier, unless there's some emergency that calls it into question earlier than that. But on that note, I can still level them both up as I have access to them. I'm just not allowed to use them.
Look but don't touch.
Yeah, exactly. So I can spend some time on them. But
theoretical training. Training as opposed to practical.
Yes, exactly. But speaking of powers, I did put 1 point into progression, as I felt that was a valid choice today. And then the other one I put was actually an intimidation, because I was like Elizabeth looking at some powers I want to get later on in the soldier category, and I need to be able to scare people apparently. And then again, like I said, with all the other stuff, my focus went up by 1, and my health went up by 4. Because with the Skybreaker path, instead of getting those cool powers at the start, you instead gain a hit point extra per level. So instead of the 5, I got 6 for this one. So we're at a whopping 37 currently. Oh, and then level 5 also granted us the +1 to one of our abilities, right? Or am I crazy? Or was that last level?
Oh, that might have been last.
That was 4, right?
No. Yes. Maybe.
Yeah, it didn't
3
matter.
was an attribute point. Is that what
Oh
you're
yeah,
getting
it was
at?
level 3 with the attribute
Was
point.
it
And
3?
then
Okay.
6 will be the next one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
next up we'll get another one. Wahaha. And for most of us, we should be able to get past 4 on at least one of our skills. So we'll start getting into the ability to do more than 2 on our abilities and whatnot. Oh, and then the skill I picked up was where'd it go? The soldiery one. Oh no, I picked up Watchful Eye, which now allows me to use Opportunist on ally plot die within 20 feet. So
nice.
We have that one. Yep. I thought that would be useful. Hopefully, we'll see. And then yeah, that's all of that silliness. That's all I got for mine. Jasper, you've been not with us for a while, so you have a lot of new stuff for yours.
Yeah. Took that started the path into Dustbringer. Got to do my first ideal. But even just taking going down the radiant path, I am able to heal, enhance, and breathe Stormlight, which is wonderful. At the beginning, since I took the Hunter Assassin path, I had Seek Quarry, which basically means I find one person on the battlefield and they're my bitch. And I had Killing Edge, which gave on top of my expertise with a longsword, also gives me knives and slings. Since then, I added Shadowing, which if I'm trying to track my quarry down and I'm being sneaky about it, they have disadvantages on seeing me.
Solid.
Very much so. And then I have Cold Eyes, where after I defeat my query and instead of spending 3 focus to add a query, I can just spend 1 to choose a new one. Oh, sorry, I recover 1 focus and I choose a new one. So basically, it's like Hunter's Mark from D&D, where I just spend a bonus action. And I'm like, hey, you're my new bitch. And then I took Swift Strikes, so I spend 1 focus to make a second strike action with the hand you already used for a strike action this turn. So I can now hit twice with my longsword, or really any melee weapon. And then I increased my awareness up to 4. My perception is pretty crazy. And then my more assassin type skills are honestly, I'm kind of even across the board for strength and speed. All my physical skills aren't the only one that's +4 is athletics. Everything else is +5. So he's very strong. He's not real smart, but he'll hunt something down, and when he hunts it down, he'll kill it. Which is what he's made to do in the beginning, first place, which is always great.
Solid. All right, cool. Well, we will get you back into the story shortly. Any other notes before we really get into it?
I think the only thing we didn't really touch on was that we apparently when we woke up we were in Herdaz, and
Yes.
something was really wrong about it. Like something felt there was something about death.
Yes, premonitions of the future.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, there, Jasper boy, you have access to the Cool Enlightened ability, where once per session you can ask the DM to give you a vague premonition of what's to come, and then I get to roll and see if it is good, bad, or ugly, / if it's even reliable or not.
Nice.
So yeah, it's just a plot die roll. It's in there. Haha! Oh no! And we go from there. I have to make those noises too.
Oh no, that's fair. That's very fair.
But yeah, anytime you take a long rest, you can request to do that action, as it basically occurs while you're sleeping. At least this early on, and it's supposed to be like a once per scene kind of thing. For having it done to Bax. Bax has had basically a seizure anytime it's happened, and anyone that's interacted with him at this point, because he's not very good at it, also goes into a seizure-like state. So
Oh,
Yo,
everyone's
that
trying.
was
yeah.
something.
No one wants to touch Bax when he's wiggling. That's
I remember somebody did, and they got to go on an
Yep.
adventure with you, kind of.
Exactly. Yes, Pincoat went with me for a little bit. And we all decided that was a poor choice for the future. Okay.
Yeah, everything was fine.
All that being said, you guys are battle drenched, tired, hungry, beat up in a semi burning town. But you and the other survivors and other fighters have kind of reconvened at a large meeting house, kind of in the center of the village. As you've noticed, most of these villages don't have a wall, so the burning huts and things like that don't seem to be that big of a deal. Besides the people that lost their lives in this combat, the walls that were destroyed and whatnot have kind of just been unworried about, and they're more worried about packing and recovering and all that fun stuff, and they will move somewhere else as they can be a tad bit nomadic up here. So you are sitting there with what looks to be local healers. They're giving you guys pretty heavy priority with their supplies, as you were able to defend off a third of the enemy forces all by yourself.
All helped.
The other 2/3 retreated after you defeated those two, though.
Yeah, they're still out there.
Yes, they are still out there, but you are relatively sure they are routed. You guys don't know much about the fuse, but you saw them retreating pretty quickly, as you're 90% sure the two people that were leading them were the people that you guys fought.
While all of these, healers are fussing over folks, I would have probably like kind of gently pushed a couple of them aside that are actually. How are they responding to Tesh? Our incredibly injured parchman.
As you guys seem to be protective of him, they seem to like give him space.
Okay, so then I will utilize that space and talk to my currently mostly invisible buddy. He's like he looks like at this point looks like a little braid of like vine and crystal that's like part of my like pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Is I'm not sure fully how this works yet, but I'm going to try. And he kind of like puts one hand, just pops it onto Tesh's forehead, and on the other one grabs whatever missing, like the gap of wherever that missing limb was, and just pours stormlight into it.
All right, mechanically, how does that work for you?
So I burn 3 investiture for permanent injuries, which was the one, and that's the only thing I'm dealing with right this second.
Okay. So he had 2 grievous and 1 permanent, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So right now I'm just getting rid of the permanent injury.
Okay.
And yeah, so spend 3 to recover from a permanent injury. And I can use that to rapidly recover injuries, including permanent ones and missing body parts. So that's probably super disconcerting to see somebody just sprout a limb. Even for me, I'm like, oh, that storming did it.
Your Milam will be like, "That's not a door, that's a leg. You're doing it wrong."
I guess we all have our things, eh? Yours is doors, mine is people bits.
That's very concerning.
You're right, disembodied voice. But no, that he's probably like, oh, I didn't like I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure, and now I know.
It worked though.
This is really storming cool.
Now, as you can only heal that one bit, how much other Stormlight do you have? Because there
I
are
still
other
have two
injuries.
Stormlight remaining. I do still
Okay.
have. So I mean, I could remove one of his other temporary ones.
Okay.
With two Stormlight.
Okay.
You know what? Why not?
Okay. So as you're healing him, one of the giant gashes on its head sizzles up and almost like burns away, right? And knits together at the same time as if it was just rapidly healing. Like it still goes through the entire healing process, but in moments instead of days, weeks, however long.
Oh yeah, this is really neat. I can use
You
these out in the field so well.
you feel drained though. Having all the
Oh yeah,
stormlight leave your body at once is a
just
powerful effect.
oh yeah. Like I go from really excited to just like, and now I need a nap. Um, so I'm gonna go and I like put my back up against something and just kind of like.
You do so. You will notice Bax is not paying any attention to you apparently. Um, he had the same idea, except for dealing with our friend who got beat up was not his priority. Is he's going to some of the other fighters in the area and tapping them on the shoulder and doing the same thing. He will quickly run out of Stormlight as well, and will come back to the pile and flump over next to you.
Yep.
there's you haven't filled out the paperwork. We're not that kind of friends yet.
Oh yeah. No, this wasn't even like Chio's asleep. He just kind of like rolled over
Rolled
with a
over and
person.
grabbed.
Like, when, like he probably thought it was his hound.
That's funny.
It was not.
Okay.
His hound is on the other side.
As we pass out in the corner and the medics do their thing and are patching everyone up, we go to our third party member who is currently conscious. What are you doing?
Valina is trying to find ways to be helpful. This was kind of outside of her realm of experience. She is helping move manages, she's helping move supplies. When somebody says, "Hey, I need something," she is trying to make it happen. She's watching her party friends and maybe like as they are going off to slumber and sleep off both the excursions of the battle and what has happened in the interim, like leaves a snack and something to drink by them on her way to continue to support kind of the aftermath of this battle, because it's going to be blood, it's going to be smelly, people are going to be hungry, they're not going to have a place to sleep. What is going on? And if she just keeps busy, she doesn't have to think about what has happened um, to Tesh, because right now she just knows Chio's got him, and that's all she can do right now.
Okay. As you are running around helping and being a helpful individual to these people as they are kind of packing things up and getting things to go, one of the younger men in the group goes over and taps you to. He needs you to help carry someone.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think about it. Just go.
So as you follow him, he's rambling and like keeps pointing at you and the other three people. And you don't speak their language, right? And you don't have a friend to translate, so you are lost in the sauce currently. He is just just the entire time you guys are walking over there, and you come to a pile of warform fuse that are what looks to be in front of another gate. And standing in front of the gate is a very familiar individual who is currently asleep on his sword.
Huh. Oh my gosh. And runs up and like, "Are you okay?" And like almost like a hug in that, "Oh shit, we just gone through this huge mess, but also I don't know him that well." So just like right before actually touching, and just drops a hand super awkwardly. "Are you okay? Where have you been? Are you hurt?"
Jasper, you are woken up by your friend. Though she does not remember the last 2 weeks of traveling together, you do. So, you are friendly as Jasper is with people with this individual.
What? Hello? Yes?
What happened? Are you okay?
Jasper will look down on himself and yes. Why would I not be?
There was a battle, like just gestures at the pile of bodies that he's standing in front of. Like, I mean, it looks like your side went way better than ours, but it's been
That
weeks.
should.
We haven't seen you in weeks.
Correction. You haven't
Oh.
seen him in days.
Days.
You
Like,
don't you don't remember
Oh.
the last 2 weeks. For him, it's been
Gotcha.
like 3 days.
Right, but for me, it's been weeks.
Um,
Possibly.
yeah, I'm fine. I mean, yeah, I'm made for this, so yeah, I would hope my side did better.
Tries really, really hard not to roll her eyes. Okay, well, if you're done here, you can come back. We've got stuff situated up there. We're trying to figure out. Have you seen anybody else?
He will relay to
Anybody
you some.
alive?
Yeah, he will relay to you a little bit about some of the other party members that 3 of the names you won't recognize. Barcy. Brain fart here, so I'm trying to remember the other name. Someone write this down so I remember later. Varsi, Oprin, and Teliash are the 3 that are traveling with you. Teliash, I won't describe them yet because why not? But you know, he mentioned those 3 names are still traveling with Cloth to the other side of the mountain. Jasper elected to stay behind to kind of cover their retreat, essentially, with this group coming up on him. As he felt he needed to stay here and defend these people, as they only had 20 defenders.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
All right, we need to figure this out. Are you gonna
Jas-
come over here or not?
Jasper, you would know in essence what happened to these individuals, so them being surprised is not going to weird you out. Just as
He
a
knows
note.
that. That's fine. But he's just he's like this is the most words I've spoken in quite some time. So I don't know how to handle this. Yeah, sure. I will go figure whatever you need to figure out. It's fine. I don't if the battle's over, that's fine. I just work here.
Okay, so like Velina just kind of, as a matter of course, yes, we are now walking. Now we're walking. Like, look around. Is this what they brought me here for? I believe it is.
Yes.
And as long as nobody else is trying to get my attention for something else, kind of like mother hen try to push Jasper along.
As you are traveling along, you will notice a lava engraving kind of following behind you. It seems to dissipate the snow as it's traveling along, almost like Milam does when he's traveling alongside Chio. This one, on the other hand, is actual lava instead of the previous thing where it was like a burning flame. So it's a much more intense heat. So before it looked like that, where it kind of just looks like lighting wood on fire with electricity, this actually looks like lava dripping and oozing.
Oh, the enlightened bit.
Well, that looks new.
Oh. Yeah. It's warm.
Like steps, like 2 more steps over, but continues walking in the same path. So just like sidestep and then keep going.
Ironically, as you make space, the lava seems to quickly roll forward and stands next to Jasper as he's walking. It almost seems to circle around his feet.
Yep, and I let it have that space.
Jasper, in your head, you hear Solara shit talking your friend about not knowing what's going on.
Is she stupid or what?
Well, I mean,
You
I
should
don't
talk yourself.
think technically, but like,
Technically, damn, that's so rude.
I mean, not everyone's used to battle. Maybe she's just like shell shocked. I don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she does this often.
Hey,
Meanwhile,
adventurer.
Jasper's like cleaning off blades and like strapping them back.
Well, you guys continue moving forward until you get back to where everyone else is resting. Um, and you get to have a equivalent of a long rest. You finish napping for your time. You are recovered. You level up. You take your experiences that you had finishing the healing and things, and you're level 5. But that being said, you guys wake up as refreshed as you can be. For the two of us that burned all our investiture, we technically don't have any until we suck down some stormlight. So we're still
That is
relatively
true.
weaker than what we're meant to be feeling.
That's fine. I feel like normal.
Yes, yes.
I'm not used to the stormlight yet.
Exactly, yeah. The fire in the blood is not the constant state of being, which is nice.
Yeah. Let's see, so we'll heal that. Bring my focus back up.
So
Alrighty. Yeah.
you wake up and Jasper's there.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually that likely because of how light of a sleeper Chio is, even with the exhausted, like the difference in how that felt, like the moment that like snow crunched near them, he probably like eyes shot open, he sits up, spear at the ready, like, and in the meantime takes that sharp intake of breath and pulls in some stormlight from his pouch at his hip, and it's just like, hey, it's you.
Is
Where you
you?
been?
You seem rather
Fine,
on
I'm
edge.
fine. I mean, there's lots of things. There are new things. These different things, and we have killed them. I just assume some that might try to come back and kill us back. So,
No,
pays to sleep
I
light.
killed quite a lot of them.
That's good. Let's hope they don't have more friends.
I mean, if they do, we'll just kill them.
That is an option. You are not wrong. We are not wrong there. So, it's been like looking at a non-existent watch. Like 2 weeks ish, right? Is no, that's how it felt at least. What is happening?
So
Oh.
to save the player some time explaining this, he will tell you in as few as words possible that you have been pruned.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Oh,
He doesn't really want to elaborate more, as there is some kind of something or other. He can't. He is not the one that is allowed to fill you in on what happened. He honestly didn't expect to run into you guys until you guys met up at the next location, which you guys will know is Bednar. So he will confirm that is the location you guys are supposed to be meeting up at. The plan is to actually head to Bax's family estate near the edges of Adenar and see what you guys can salvage from that estate, or see what conditions it's in, so on and so forth. Obviously, Bax is all about that because that's where he wants to go. That's the whole point of this journey. But there are some strategic locations there that will get us close to the ocean and whatnot as well. So it is a prime location for basically all of us. And as Jasper will inform you, you do not. He cannot tell you everything. Unfortunately, that responsibility was handed to Cloth. And his lips are tied by honor, or in this case, by an oath.
are our spren under the same effect?
That we were, yes.
I haven't asked. Okay. I was like, 'cause I
Yes.
haven't tried asking Milam yet. Be like, hey, what is this pruning? You like plants?
You can ask
You are
that,
plants.
and Mylon will say, "Well, that's when you cut extra branches off a tree to make sure it grows straight."
Yeah, no, that
That's
tracks.
very funny.
as like I talk to the plants on my shoulder, and then I look at the kind of bubbling pattern of hot at your feet, and I'm just like, now that is also new.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I said.
She's nice.
But that's good. That's good. Milam, you stay away from that one. It might hurt you.
I don't
Just,
think so.
hey, we don't know how they interact. One hot, one plant.
Would you hurt the plant?
I mean, is he dumb like the other one we've been talking to?
Damn. This is all silent, by the way. We have no. He's just over there
yeah,
staring
yeah.
at the fire.
Yep. It's very like I'm at least like Chio will speak out loud to Milam. The response is probably just very low in my ear. I don't know if he's audible.
It's funny to
or
think
not.
Jasper looked down and said, "Will you hurt the other one?" And then all they heard was,
Chio's eyes narrow just a little. It's like, worrisome, but not so worrisome. There are worse things. But yeah. So, catnap felt good. We ready to go?
I agree.
Or chill nap? Sorry, cats don't exist here. Mink nap?
Mink nap, yeah. Those are what cats are in this one. Max stands up and grabs his gear and say, "Well, looks like they're tearing this building down as we speak anyway, so I don't think we have much of a choice." As you guys are going, the same person who grabbed Rainford here, Jasper and Valina earlier, will hand you guys a small supply rucksack, essentially, that has a few days worth of food and things for you guys as thank you for getting what you need. So you're relatively confident with this supplies plus what you already had, you probably won't starve on the mountain.
Yeah.
Might be able to scrounge us up stuff too.
He also continues to speak very quickly. And it sounds like he's trying to warn you or tell you about something. This friend that are listening, I'm going to burn a focus for mine, and Ubiki will translate for all of us as she and 5670 have no problem showing themselves. They pop up for a second together, and she tells the group, and since my voice actor isn't here, I'll do it myself, that the young man is telling us that the thing that we fended off looks to have retreated down the mountain. The scouts that they sent out after them said they've joined a larger group. So it is imperative that they move from this location, hence everyone hustling and moving as quickly as possible. There's a strong chance they will push farther up the mountain next time with probably double or triple the people they sent before. The 30-40 man group that they sent to this village before was akin to a scouting group, and they have double to triple that number in the larger group at the base of the mountain. So, unless you guys want to fight 80 plus people, probably not where we want to stay.
No, probably not. I will make a point of being like, do you know where you're going next? Like, kind of to this individual who seems to be packing up a village.
Well, he's not the only one by far, but he will let you guys know that they will go up farther, deeper into the mountain or higher into the mountain. Higher up slows the lowlanders down as it makes them harder to breathe and whatnot. And so they're just basically moving a village up and refortifying there, so kind of thing.
Very well. Well, we will not forget you. Your kindness, your everything.
He gives you a salute, and basically, the translation is, "Thank you, keeper of the Sprens. Keep well."
Try and mimic it poorly back.
There's a smile on his face, but that's about it.
Okay. Yeah. So I suppose we get to moving. Yeah.
That you do. Travel time. Let's see what happens during this travel time. All right, how dangerous of travel do you guys want this to be?
Just don't kill us.
No, but it says, you get a degree. Do you want 1, 2, or 3 degree?
Yeah, no.
3 degree gets you if something terrible happens, the most bad, but also the most good. Single degree is the safest, but also,
The most boring.
the most boring. And then obviously
I
the
do like a good middle ground.
You want? All right, 2 dice shall be rolled. Then let's see what happens. There's a large chance of nothing happening with 2 because positive and negatives cancel each other out. Okay, cool. A blank and a positive. So, as you guys get an opportunity through this travel, dun 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 dun.
Nice.
I like this one, but it is not usable currently. You would, if we were in combat, it would have been great. Ah, nice. Choose 1d6 of your allies that you can influence. They each recover 1 focus, which, since the DM rolled it, it was a DM roll, you all gain 1 focus as you travel with vigor. If you haven't burned a focus, then it won't really matter. If you have burned a focus, then yay you. You're back to 1. Or however many you're supposed to have. Yeah, traveling to the far side of the mountain isn't too difficult. And I'm going to put quotations on the word too. Because all in moderation, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to pull up the map really quick to make sure I'm not goofing up where we're traveling to here. Oh, and my wife brings me food. Bonus. Thank you!
Yay!
Yay, I will not starve. Life is good. Alright, let's put this book out of the way. Okay, so.
As we look at the map here, dun, 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 dun. You guys can make it to. Since we're taking the long route around, we will actually make it to Valath. Is the nearest city as we make our way around it. And the nearest it is Valath. It's in Yakaved. It's the location of the Holy Enclave, which I would know because I'm from Yakaved. Yeah. That's where we're at.
Perfect. So I would like to just make a above table note that for Chio, anytime we take a small like sitting break or anything, he doesn't know how to read or write, and he's been talking to Milam about how, edge dancers are supposed to, remember people and whatnot. So he has started trying to draw people. He is not doing well so far.
Okay.
Like he might have like an approximation of a glyph. It's like chicken scratch assembly, like essentially of like a phonetic thing, like to help him remember who this is. But I think over the course of time, I'm gonna have him start drawing better.
Okay. Would you like to add that to your goals?
Yes.
All right.
Would that be a discipline or crafting?
Are you learning to write or are you learning to draw?
Draw.
Okay, so with learning to draw, I feel like that would fall under crafting, as you are making
Yeah.
something.
Cool. Let's see. Go to my goals. Add goal.
Also, a player has added a goal, which gives everyone else an opportunity to do so as well. You don't have to, but if you want to, this is the time to also think about what your character has done.
Goal: become friendlier.
I mean,
Okay,
Is that
abstract.
an actual goal for him?
Yeah.
be a person.
Hey,
Be a person.
I'm all for it because one of my goal is
Yeah.
make 3 friends. So if
Hey.
Jasper is willing to be a friend, that's gonna help me out too.
Synergy.
Baby steps.
All right, we're not that close. You haven't filled out the paperwork yet.
We're friends.
Legally, not yet.
Too many documents have to be signed.
I do have some in my pack. I just haven't pulled them out yet.
Perfect.
So you guys travel and you make it to the city, and city is a strong term for this bit. It's more like a enlarged villa, as the enclave itself is a well defended area because it has the most books anywhere. The Paladia has important books and lots of them, but the Holy Enclave has thousands more. So it is a well defended place of knowledge. It is full of ardents. They're everywhere. Basically, everyone in this city village is an ardent. The few that aren't are traveling merchants or like us travelers making their way through. So yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Reference to the book, there was actually one of the interludes took place here, if you guys remember correctly. I believe
yeah.
it was in Oathbreaker? I want to say it was Oathbreaker. Where they had the two Ardents talking about girly books.
Spren and oh yeah, yeah. There's the one ardent who just wants to read. She just wants a quiet place to read, and she keeps getting bothered. And she finds out that there's a sequel to the book that she's reading, and it is spicy. So yeah, actually, I just read that part like a couple days ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that right? Was it in Oathbringer?
It is an Oathbringer.
Ah!
Yeah. Well done, sir.
Thank you, thank you. So, that aside, those are the people that you are dealing with, right? It's kind of foresty, kind of open, except for the Enclave itself, which is a nigh unpenetrable fortress made of stone and steel that holds all the books safely. It's actually not really steel. There's not a lot of metal. It is very much just carved into what would be a mountain because it's at the edge of the Horneater Peaks. So basically, they took one of these smaller mountains and turned it into a place to hide away books, and then disguised it with a forest. So, you guys enter the town and are immediately just eyeballed. Is the easiest way to describe what is going on because you are a hodgepodge group and you are carrying a what looks to be catatonic parchment.
I'll say that's so. Chio's gonna have him like arm over his shoulder, just kind of like walking him along. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So that's why I'm being quiet right now is because he is taking care of Tesh.
Sounds good. Yeah, and you guys will notice that there's immediate hostility until they notice that one of your party members is delicately carrying him along. They are appalled at that, but they don't seem to like stone him immediately. You guys are stopped shortly thereafter by a pair of you could probably call them guards, but they're not. They're just ardents that have weapons, so they're probably sword masters.
They stare at you, blocking your path.
Move.
Dax, aren't these your friends?
I've never been here before. Just because I know about Yakovet doesn't mean I've traveled anywhere here. The last time I was in Yakovet, I was 4.
You didn't make friends with guards when you were 4?
Not here. The Asia's guards, the constables, are way easier to get along with than these yahoos. They're not even talking to us. They're just standing in front of us like weirdos. He's saying this very loudly and on purpose.
Okay.
Jasper will turn and look at him and go, "Will you move aside?"
No, not until we know why you are here, especially with one of those, as they point to our handy dandy dish.
Well, as for why, because it is between where we were and where we want to go. And we will happily move along as soon as we can. As for that, we are carrying him because he cannot walk.
You know those things are dangerous, right?
Oh yes,
No,
no, we
there's
have killed many of the dangerous ones. This is not one of those. This one's like the old ones.
You mean he's a regular parshman?
Mostly. He's not running around killing people. Obviously, look at him. He's bad at it.
Let's see. Let's see. Someone make a deception check because that man 100% definitely tried to kill people.
And he was bad at it.
He
I'm
was
not lying.
good at it.
Sorry, persuasion. It's a persuasion. Yeah.
It's the same number for me either way.
Ooh, but I can confident command, and I can have him add a D6 command die to a test.
Okay, do it. So you say, tell him, Chio, or something along those lines. Go ahead, do it.
Oh, I'm telling him.
You tell him.
That is
Tell him.
17.
Okay, solid roll. So as you smooth talk your way past these two guards, they kind of will follow along behind you, but will step out of your way. Jasper, as they do so, do you do anything special?
They already seem pretty suspicious. He's not trying to start a fight.
Okay. Would you please make a discipline check? As it is a strong urge to stab them.
Look at you already being friendlier. Well done. We hope.
All right, let's see how this roll goes.
TBD.
Yeah.
19.
Solid.
Okay.
You are fully in control of your annoyance at people standing in your way.
You know what? That's actually a really, really good roll for him because God would he. Like as he walks by, like his arm will twitch and he's like, no, not worth it.
So you guys make it into the town itself. You have a couple options here. You can just travel through. You could go to the enclave, as knowledge is free here. And by free, if you can pay to get in, you can use as much as you want. But there is definitely more money-making opportunities in this town than previous ones. And they have plenty of marks here. Unlike the peaks themselves, marks are not sparse. And for those of us that need the Stormlight, we're probably all not doing super hot on that.
Yeah.
Resource wise, because I mean, looking
Yeah,
at mine,
I have 70 marks, but I should
Way more than
probably
me.
trade some of them that are now done.
okay, that is an option that you can do so, and or you can try and earn more. Because like with mine, I've used quite a few, and I'm gonna try to earn some new stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw up some events here. Dun dun dun. So,
Hell yeah.
we have one very negative event, one semi-positive event, and one, let's see what the other roll is, and another positive event. So we have two positive events that you guys could occur in town, and one negative event. So, this is an important rolls. All rolls will be rolled with plot die for this endeavor. This is actually an endeavor, so if you guys get opportunities, we'll be using the endeavor dice. And this is, you guys are doing something, right? You're gathering information, getting the supplies you need to move on to the next spot, gathering information or lore or other things. Some of us have no idea where these powers are coming from. We're not trained Radiants or anything, so this is all new to three of us.
Oh yeah.
Also, Jasper, I forgot to mention, go ahead and check off one of your boxes for saying your first oath, as you have shown heavy discipline for your
yes.
character.
That's some self mastery, eh? Look at you go.
You should have 2 check
No.
marks.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Jasper, since it's your episode, we're actually going to start with you.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
How dare you?
Let's see. If we're looking for info, gathering this. He'd probably go to. There's like a library nearby, right? Or like place
Yes,
for
the
scholars.
Holy Enclave,
Delightful.
the biggest library.
He'd probably go around and just kind of like walk, and then could I use perception to see if I could? Well, I can't really talk to anybody, but like use perception to kind of pick to listen in and pick up on any conversations he might find that pertain to what they're going through.
Okay. So as you are going around the market, go ahead and make a. Dun, 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 dun. I think perception's a solid choice for this one, as you were kind of just listening in quietly.
Solid. 21.
Solid indeed. Did you roll your plot die with it as well?
No, but I can.
Please do. All rolls for this section will require a plot die.
That's raise the stakes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You can keep that 19 if you're doing it on the computer, and just tell me what you roll for the plot die when it rolls.
Give me the raise the stakes. Demi Plane, what are you doing here?
You can also just roll a regular d6, and I will tell you what it is on the chart.
5.
Hey, that's a success.
Hell yeah. So 21 plus 5, I guess.
Yeah. 5. Dang.
26. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
No, the plot die number doesn't add unless it's 1 or 2, which on the plot die are complications, which are a 2 and a 4.
But 21 still
yeah.
really good.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, still dope.
You. While pursuing other objectives, you come across a useful item that's worth at least 50 gold. So, as you are traveling out and about, also, do you want this on the shorthand event or the long-term event for the positives?
Long term, why not?
Okay. So as you are traveling out and about, you are by the library trying to listen in to a couple people, and you happen to come across a couple ardents talking about various lords in Yarkaved being on the fence about stuff. With their newest king on the throne. There's lots of them talking of rebellion, even in the middle of this other crisis that is currently going on. They don't like what's going on. They don't like hearing what they've heard. And there's rumors of the mythical tower coming back to life.
You said coming back to life?
Coming back to life. Or being found again. Sorry. Brain fart here. What's the tower's name?
Urithiru.
Urithiru, thank you. I could not say it.
Yeah.
Urithiru has been found allegedly, which is new information for you guys. Also, you guys will overhear slightly that the new king is the former ruler of Cabranth.
Have something, right?
Have something indeed, for sure.
Tavaranian something.
Teravangian.
Tervangian. Ha.
You were close. Yes.
There's
So,
extra
So
letters.
many names.
Teravangian is at this point is the king of Yakavad. As the former king allegedly just gave up as soon as his armies landed on the coast of the capital down in Badenar. So that's
Yeah,
what
pretty
you
much.
hear and figure out with where you're at. Next,
Ah.
we'll jump over to Chio. Chio,
So,
what are you doing for your important roles of finding stuff and doing things? Oh, also, sorry, while you're thinking about that, Jasper, the thing you found is a nondescript book. It has a black cover with a red spine.
Neat. I can't read.
I was going to say, you can't read it, so it doesn't matter.
me either. Look at us, good Voran men.
But I do know a woman that can hopefully read.
Don't talk about me like that.
Oh boy. So Gio has a couple things that he would like to do. The first plan of action is to go and swap out Dun spheres for infused.
Okay, so you got to find a sphere trader or marks dealer.
A money changer of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we were doing this under survival.
Okay. So that is an 18 with an opportunity.
Fantastic. Would you like the short event or the long event?
Let's go for the long event on that one.
Okay, and your next successful perception check counts as 2 successes towards this endeavor. Dun dun dun. So if you get a perception check that you can do, you will be able to finish out the short event or the long event, either way. But you are easily able to find a money exchanger here.
Nice.
An old ardent will lead you into a regular looking building, though you do see 2 more sword masters kind of standing outside of it.
I just kind of wave at them, like not the droid you're looking for, sort of wave.
They give you the up and down nod.
Yeah, Herdazian loose in their town, or their.
Oh, you're getting watched like a hawk.
Yeah.
You're used to it though. This is pretty standard procedure.
Chio makes a point to like keep his hands like crossed and at his front. Like...
You do so. The money exchanger is there. Go ahead and roll me a percentile dice of how many of your 70 spears are done at this point.
It's going to be a. Of course, I don't actually have a percentile die currently. You know what?
Just roll a d10 twice.
Yeah, but then I have to figure out like which one do I want to place in the 10 slot. And 57. Oof. Over half.
I'm going to round it down just to make math easy. So half of your stuff is done.
So 45 of my 70.
Nope.
Okay. So
35 of your 70.
Oh, duh. Yeah, math. Math is hard, guys.
But yes, it is done just a little bit, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know.
Um,
Um,
but you
question
will
here.
know that the exchange rate here is pretty favorable. Unlike
That
in
was
some
my
places where
question.
it's like 6 to 1 or anything like that, this is a two to
Yeah.
one. This is a 2 to 1 ratio, so you can get back
Okay.
uh 17 marks.
Hmm. So I can either lose 17 marks. I'm gonna ask this guy. What do you have a storm schedule? Do you know when the next high storm is supposed to be?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, know when? How many days?
For 5 marks.
How about I was going to say I could always just keep. I could take yours into the storm for you. You don't have to worry about the hassle, but
I've
a
uh,
favor
I've
for a favor.
I've met enough Herdazians in my day where I don't just go around handing
Yeah,
dun
that's fair, I
spears.
suppose. That's fair, I suppose. Look, I'm also kind of asking because my crew and I we are traveling, and we would prefer not to get caught on the mountains or on the open. And you wouldn't want that on your conscience now, would you? Over spheres? You're an ardent man.
Yes, but an artist still has to make a living.
I suppose
See
that's
how
fair.
he is kind of solid against your plight. You know, if you're
Okay,
worried about the
that's fair.
storm, stay here till it passes. There's plenty of lodging, and obviously you should have enough money to cover it, even if it's in dun spears.
I'll take my chances.
Okay.
Um, just because losing, you know, what 17 spheres or something like that.
Mhm.
16 is that's a significant amount of spheres.
Does the two
At
successes
this
that you had help in this situation at all? With the
now,
opportunity card? Okay.
the opportunities got put towards the track,
Ah.
but it's okay. I appreciate you and your time.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I just rolled a 98 on dun spears for my character, so I have 2 left.
It's like I can at least breathe some stormlight. You're on the low end.
I'm out, baby. I mean, I'm
Yep,
invested.
trapped.
I need to do some trading here shortly. But okay, so you know where this is at, and you can share that with your friends.
I I will say I appreciate your time, but I will send you some business.
He shakes his head and goes, "Okay, thanks." Uh,
And then for the other thing I would have liked to do is I want to go dumpster diving.
okay.
So because we are, to my knowledge, a little sphere light,
Mm-hmm.
sort of. Um, Chio is looking for anything that might have been discarded that can still be serviceable.
Okay.
And just kind of scooping it up.
I will. Yeah, you're gonna need to make another survival check as you're basically scavenging through the trash.
So for that survival, indeed. Oh, that's 23, but blank on the plot. So
Okay. No positive or negatives, unfortunately.
yeah,
But
you know.
you succeed wildly. You find something that's definitely salvageable. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
One.
A 1?
Woo! My favorite.
Okay, well, you found the just straight up marks.
I'll take it. Just how many marks?
Yeah, it looks to be another 30 spheres, or 30 marks, I should say. They are all done.
That's I assume. But yeah, I will. I'm gonna take that pouch back into the money changer and be like, I reconsidered. Uh, here's 16 marks. Or no, sorry. Here's 30 marks if you want to give me the 15 back. It's slightly different, but you 2 for 1.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever. He goes,
Cool.
glad you came back.
Yeah, of course. You are a reasonable man, and I was, it's been a long day. But I appreciate your yes, and
As you make your way out the door, he says, by the way, the storm hits in 3 days.
you are a storming saint, and I.
You do so. Jumping over to Valina.
So she's feeling super uncomfortable in a very Vorin heavy city. She
You are
is
very blue.
very very blue and very aware of her safe hand and like, am I supposed to touch that? And just almost to the point of she's standing there like this because she's afraid to do anything. And feeling like people are staring at her, which they definitely are, but she definitely feels more people are staring more than they probably are.
Wonderful.
Just trying to decide what.
As you are describing these emotions, you realize that you are afflicted with shame.
What particularly?
Shame? Just you feel shame for some reason?
That's that safe hand, man. You're just
Yeah, I guess.
you're very self-conscious right now about it.
Yeah.
No mechanical
Better
effects
club.
at this point. I just describing your
Other than
feeling.
just
The self-realization.
and so she's wants to desperately wants to be somewhere else. Knows that there's a lot of good information here. And so she has no idea what's going on with her friends. She knows that, well, her party. Um, she knows that she made a bum deal with Bax, and the best way to try to figure out how to wriggle out of it is probably in the library or as far as like what case law, contract law, what her options are. And so she would like to go to the library
Okay.
and do some digging, but she's not sure she has enough money to get in the door.
Okay. As you make it to the front gates, a couple Ardents are standing there talking and have a large pile of books. And they look to you for a second. They look like they're struggling. Would you like to try and assist them carry their books inside?
I would immediately offer if there's something that I could help them with.
Yes, they immediately almost dump the piles of books on top of you.
Oh,
Go ahead and make a athletics check as you catch said books.
Athletics, and then I am rolling the plot die as well.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I've got a 9 for the athletics and a 1 on the plot die.
Is that a +2 or +4?
+2.
Okay, so an 11 and a complication. Betrayal. Ooh, okay. If your next contribution is a failure, someone you care about will regard you as a traitor. High stakes for the high stakes at the moment. But with an 11, these books are heavy and they just drop like 100 pounds just off their shoulders. You realize both of these individuals are just as swole as you are. And them offloading all their books onto you is a struggle. But out of breath aside, you were able to assist them into the library itself.
Excellent. And so no bouncer at the door asking for my marks, just kind of ride their coattails in.
Correct. Yes, you're basically covered up by the books, so they kind of just ignore you and assume you're some kind of assistant or something along those lines. So, with that being said, you're in there, but as you search around, we'll make you do a roll in a minute. As Bax has to do things. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I just bet isn't Jasper at the library?
You were sneaking around the library. Yes, you might have actually seen that interaction while you were over there.
I say if she's looking uncomfortable, he would. He's
Point
not
of
like
task.
friendly with them, but like obviously if someone's uncomfortable, he's not gonna ignore that because he's uncomfortable all the time.
Yeah, I think if you saw it was from a distance, you might have got a chuckle out of it. With above the 10, they were able to pass. So succeed, just barely. Where was I? Oh, Bax's silliness. Bax needs that money badly. So as myself, Ubiki, and 5670 are traveling about, we are going to sell one of those old armors that we had previously to one of these ardent mastersmiths. So I'm going to do some wheeling and dealing and try to do some negotiation. Unfortunately for Bax, my presence is trashed here. So let's see how that goes for me. And as no one traveled with me, I'm all by myself trying to just, do whatever. I'm actually going to try and use my intimidation on this Will Smith, which is a poor choice. High chance of failure here, but you're gonna take this armor and you're gonna pay me good money. Let's see. All right, one of these and then +3. Oh, and a plot die. Yeah. Okay, I am going to use my opportunist to re-roll because that was a complication with a 4, and I don't need the plus with that 15 plus 3, so 18 good, but opportunity baby, that's still a complication, but only a +2, which doesn't actually help at all, unfortunately. Man, whether this endeavor succeeds or fails, it has one tragic unintended consequence.
Oh no.
Pincoat's gonna die. He's not even gonna be here, and just character's gonna bleed out on us.
Well, it seems he has woken up at the very least. So
Is he alive? Oh yay!
He is
Yeah.
alive.
Get him in here quick before I murder him. But yeah, success on selling our items, which is actually not terrible money, because I had. If I can find it really quick. So I'm currently in breastplate, right? No, I'm in half plate. I had breastplate.
Ah.
Um,
Yeah, you're in that good stuff.
I am in that good stuff. So breastplate is how many marks though? Because of course the cards don't have monetary value on it. Again.
Let's see. Hold please. I do have the PDF up right now. To go to equipment, armor, boop. Breastplate or half plate is 400 marks.
Okay. I'm not.
Breastplate being sorry. Breastplate is 120.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not selling the half plate because I'm wearing it.
Gotcha. Yep.
But the breastplate that I've been carrying on my back this entire time is sold, and I'm gonna change it for 120 marks. I will also, while I am there, see if this man will allow me to exchange my done spheres at the same time. So I will take a slight pay cut to trade out for the 30 spears that I had dunnage.
Yeah.
So I will take 100 instead of 120 for this armor. Hello!
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You're alive. That's all that matters. Okay. Guess what? It's your turn because you just showed up. We're
What's happening?
We're in the Holy Enclave.
You no longer have your permanent injury, and you can also remove one of your temporary injuries as well.
Okay.
And I will do the rest of those in a little while. But for the moment, you still have one of your injuries, and we've had a long rest. We've done some traveling. We are in the Holy Enclave, Valath, I think is what it was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I sat you down somewhere so that I could go and exchange some dun spheres, and so yeah, you come groggily too, I suppose.
He's not with you.
Yeah, you know what? Makes sense. I
Definitely be
was
with somebody.
grievously injured last time.
Yeah, I had to set him down.
Okay. Also, I lied. I had chain, not breastplate. So it was actually on the 80 marks.
Actually, I'll say that I had sat you down outside of the money exchangers that I was at, so that I went in, talked, came back out, realized you were still there, did my dumpster diving, came back, realized you were still there, did my. Before I come back out, you have come awake.
Got it. And we're just are we just in like conversation? Is this a
We are in an endeavor.
endeavor? Okay. What's our
yeah.
goal?
Whatever you want your goal to be.
Yeah.
We just know that there are events happening. Like
It's
there are
we're getting
tracks
we're
being
getting
built.
we're getting to Vadenar, and we're trying to figure out like the best way to get there, ways to avoid where the army is, various personal goals while we're here, because we are in the Holy Enclave, which is the essentially the biggest library on Roshar. That isn't the Palanaeum.
Right.
I would like to make a
Got
note that our handy dandy new king now owns both of the biggest libraries in the world. On both Cabranth and here.
Yeah, you know.
Here, Vanjine over here cares about books, and that's it.
Such a scholar.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A scholar and nothing else.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Okay. I can't. I'm trying to find my character sheet. Yes. So, Tesh wakes up. Um. So with the injuries, is it like, have I been healed or just like recovered through time, or
Oh, yeah,
is there
no,
like still evidence
I
of?
flat
Yeah.
out progressed you.
Got it. Got it.
He used regrowth, so you have a fresh limb. The giant gash over your
Mhm.
forehead has been healed up. I think the only thing he didn't get rid of was the other gash on your forehead.
Whatever your second other temporary injury was.
Right. Got it. Okay. I'm trying to find that. Is this the one? Please. Yes, there we go. One of them was surprised. That was the head injury.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then we had exhausted for a total of -4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Though one of those was permanent, one of those was temporary. So you said the permanent
permanent.
one went
Permanent
away?
is gone.
Mhm.
Did you only have 2 injuries?
I had 3, but 2 of them were exhaustion
that's right.
-2, so they stacked on each other, but only 2 of them were permanent. So if the temporary one is also gone, then I think they might just all be gone.
So if you had,
Or I still have one of the permanent.
so then you still have one of the permanent, because I only did 1 permanent,
So
one temporary.
If the head is healed, then it's exhaustion -4, -2 that I still have.
Nice. And I'll take care of that whenever I find you again.
Great.
It explains why
awesome.
you've been sleeping this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Head
exactly.
injuries, man. Make you nappy time.
It's would be very strange if he were actually allowed to walk around unimpeded, but Tesh goes for the nearest collection of books.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to the library.
Okay. Well, I mean that's kind of the point of
For
this
me,
town. So
I have no use for books. Going for the money.
the money. Also, just as a side note,
That is-
I'm having some serious connection issues for you guys. You guys are
Am I?
lagging real hard. I can hear you just fine. It is just your videos are all goobered.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, that's not great.
Yeah.
Are we still in? Am I still in war form?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why everyone's been giving him.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So now that you are
Okay.
no longer slouching. Yeah, now that you're no longer like slouching, it's really noticeable.
It's
Right,
fine. We passed
okay.
the check. He's not good at what he does.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's how we explain
literally,
your presence. It's like, oh yeah, he tried to kill somebody, but he's bad at it.
I was gonna say the guards are literally still following him. They weren't following you; they were following him because you were carrying him around. So you just set him outside the money dealer. So the money dealer guards are waiting on one side, and the other guards are waiting on the other. And you wake up in between a guard sandwich there.
Got it. Yeah. So I just start walking through the nearest library, waving at the guards who are obviously following me. And I go looking for the nearest source of books.
As you wave at them, you could tell it
I
could
would
have went
like
worse.
to. Yeah. I would like to look for. I would like to look for any information that I might be able to have on, like, Artifabrian Spren theory specifically. Things like the entangled Spren that we find in span reads, but also just like any odd behavior of wild Spren that has been noted either recently or very, very, very long ago. Just anything
Okay.
I can find in that nature.
Step one is getting into the library because it as even though it is an
Yes.
ardent establishment, it is not a free public library. It is like the Paladam where you have to. There is fees depending on where you can get into and whatnot. Now they do have a public section. Yes, a donation. They do have a public section, right? But you would know that the majority of the books in this are a little more than women's script notes on other books, right? That is commentaries and news lines and other various like fluffy works, comparatively to big research bits, because obviously the research bits are what people pay for. But you are free to search that section of the library, again with the guards closely tailing behind you. As for getting into the library itself, the suggested donation for most people is 1,000 marks. But
Right. And for me though,
for you though, you don't even know if you have the option by yourself. But you would know that if you were to gain access to the library for 1,000 marks, you would have access forever. It's a one-time thing.
got it. Got it. Okay. All right. I guess I'll just try to take my chances in the public section.
Okay.
And just be as conspicuous as possible, such that nobody has any reason ever to think I'm being shady.
Okay, you do your best to be as non-sketchy as possible. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check as you are persuading these people that you're a good little warform.
Got it.
You're a nice parchment.
No, don't worry, guys. I just woke up like this.
Everything's fine.
Persuasion. Okay, where's my?
The personification of wrong side of the bed.
And if you don't mind, I would like to raise the stakes on this.
You have to. We're in an important.
Oh,
forgot about that. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay. And I get to use my fancy die. Yay!
Yay!
So I have a
Oh, you're exhausted. No.
yeah.
Yeah.
So 12 on the die, minus 2 plus 3, so for 13, plus 4 for 17, and a complication.
Right. You succeed on finding something, actually. Broken oath. You suffered the consequences of a broken promise.
Oh.
Think on that.
I can only think of 2 promises I've made. Both are very significant.
Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna apply for this situation because again, your character really hasn't had lifelong promises that you could make. I mean, we can make it a spreading slap down, but I feel like that there's what you're doing currently does not encourage that. Ooh, unless you have expertise in high society or scandal, a rumor starts that you are involved in a surprise trust. What? No, I'm sorry, you can't have that one either. No one thinks
What is a surprise trust? Oh,
Tryst.
Tryst.
Tryst. Sorry, Tryst.
I mean, that would be a
That would be
salacious
a
rumor.
scandal.
Someone has been
The
just
art-
bedding down the war form. Wild.
God damn it, Renard. Get out of here.
It's less that it actually happened. I mean, it's a rumor. It could just be being used to weaponize against another like person.
Yeah, because I feel like
You know
it
what?
would be kind of like
I like that. I like that. We will keep that.
Yeah.
That one's funny. So yes, not that you know it, but Jasper, you might overhear something about Art and Andilium's parchments returned, like the good dog it is.
Ardent who?
Ardilium.
Well, Jasper didn't like that.
Now, mind you, to be fair, you are not. You have no idea who that is. There, Tesh. That's not related to you whatsoever. This is a case of
Got it.
mistaken identity, 100%. So, next up, top of the order, back to Jasper. Jasper, you're outside the library, having seen two of your allies enter in various forms of success and hearing some rumors about people and things.
Okay. Is there a way that Jasper can sneak into the library?
There are ways, for sure. Do you want to take the high road or the low road?
High road. Why not? Show off some of the
All right. So,
guild.
on this one,
Second story work.
it will be a 3 skill check bit. You will only have to make one of the 3 checks matter, but one of the 3 must matter. Sound good? So,
Yep.
Your first check is an acrobatics check as you climb up high, finding a place to get into. Your second check will be a stealth check to make sure you are hidden in the daylight, to make sure you don't get caught. And your third check is going to be a deception check as you make it into the library itself to make it look like you've been here and you're meant to be here, kind of thing.
Okie dokie.
Agility, stealth, deception.
Well, we will do. Demi-plane, I would very much like if you cooperated with me.
I have found Demiplane to be more and more of a nuisance the further I've been getting into this game.
Okay. The agility roll is a 20.
Okay, got it. No
Dirty 20,
problem.
not natural.
Just straight up. Whoop.
The stealth
Filthy
roll
20.
is 17.
Okay. Now, before you continue, do you want to make this count, or are you going to save that for the deception?
I'm gonna make this one count because my deception's not very high.
Okay.
That is a 6.
Good. Success. Would you like that on
And now-
shorthand or longhand?
Shorthand, since this is kind of an immediate thing.
All right. For the rest of the scene, before you or an ally gain a disadvantage, you may spend 1 focus to negate it.
Delightful. And then for deception, I rolled a 15.
Okay, with a 15, you crumble into the building not so well, but you happen to hit a pile of books, and it looks like you just tripped and fell and make a mess. So as you were cleaning, people kind of give you the what an idiot kind of looks and let you be on your way. You are now successfully inside the library.
Delightful. He's going to look for his friends who can hopefully read. He
Okay.
can't.
There's only one in here, so we'll get to her in a second. The other one is outside that you could have walked into without needing all the stealth and chicanery. Chio, back to you.
I'm sorry. I think we got distracted with my complication and never actually settled what I got from the 17.
Oh yeah, we never got
Oh,
the
sorry.
result.
The result, the good thing, the positive. Yes.
Yeah.
So, you find a book that you're looking for. You can't read it instantaneously, but you do find something that is correlated to the research that you're looking at. It happens to be from a Yesna Kolin.
What language is it written?
It is in Alethi.
Got it.
And the book's title, if you speak Alethi, do you speak Alethi?
I'm rapidly checking. I don't believe I do.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. The person who handed it to you said the title of the book is Why Sprint Are Stupid.
Got it. Alrighty.
That's just mean.
It looks to
That's
be a
kinda neat.
relatively old book too.
And I was also told the author.
Yes, you're told the name, the author, and
Got
this
it.
is probably the book you were looking for. They didn't even confirm if you could read it or not, so you're just gonna be like
Mm-hmm.
pictures. I
Ah,
know
yes.
pictures.
Got it.
Book.
Chio, jumping over to you
Oh
now.
yes. Um. So yeah, I guess I step out of the money changer and notice that Tesh is gone,
Tesh and two of the four guards are gone.
and I just kind of, oh boy. And I look to the other two guards that remain. It says, "Do you know which way the hulking injured fellow went?"
One of them looks back and forth. The other says they were heading towards the enclave.
Thank you. So I'm gonna go and see if I can find my companions,
Okay, you make it to the edge of the.
especially Tesh.
Because Tesh is on the outside in the public area, it's not super hard to find him. There's not even a roll required because it's literally just walking up the steps and going inside and looking around for a few minutes. You will find him.
Oh, almighty, thank you. All right. So, Tesh, you find well, that is a book. I am no help here. Um, does it help you at least?
Oh, Chio, hello. Not
Yeah,
yet,
not yet. Okay. Do you get to take
but
it
it
with you?
will.
Is that like yours now, or is this like a
Probably
finders
not.
keepers? Can't they stop you? Okay, yeah, that's probably that. Don't. We're not gonna follow that line. That's a bad idea.
Right then, measure thumps in your chest something towards you.
We should probably look into this book. Because I
Probably.
don't think we can take it with us. Um,
Probably not.
the Ardents, maybe, but they seem hesitant with you, and that's putting it lightly. I don't like that.
I'm used to it.
You shouldn't have to be. We'll get there.
The rhythm exchange between you two is very playful. If anyone could hear it, they'd be engaged by the various toning melodies between sadness and inspiration and whatnot.
Yeah.
The DM will remind you, your sprint has been alive a lot longer than you and knows several more languages than you do.
Oh yeah. Duh. I could help. That is. Oh, it is Alethi. Okay, sorry. I
Measure.
didn't see it at first. Uh, but yeah, I could help.
Measure you can read.
I can. It's just I don't do it often, so sometimes I forget that I can.
I
And you
just
and you have to
you
flip the
can't
pages.
lift books,
Yeah,
so I never.
yeah, it's you get to be the hands.
Always.
And
Um.
Chio is just like watching as you have like kind of like gone 1,000 yard stare and are just humming. And I'm just You're talking.
Uh,
Okay. No, it's just fine. I'm.
So-
If you, I assume if you stay right here, nobody seems to be bothering you. I'm gonna go. Do something. I don't know yet, but
I think we'll be all right. Thank you, Chio.
So
Um,
mechanically
you got it,
wise,
Gancho.
Tesh sits on the floor.
Tesh, you can burn a
Switch to read.
focus to activate the ability to read. The only upside
Is it
down
2?
is it two? Yes, it is two. Yes,
I
it
thought it
is.
was 2 focus.
You are 100% correct. It is two focus. Um, as you are reading and burning your focus to do so, Measure will be visible to you, but she is outside your gem heart because she can't read while being in you. So you will have a little ball of light there that if it gets dark, she might turn on. But currently she is
Yeah, so
invisible to everyone but you.
just reading through this, I do have both Spren on Roshar and Spren on Shadesmar as expertises. And then just reading through these notes by even as a parshman in Carbron, I had heard the name Yasna Kolin enough to know I should be impressed by it. And listening to Measure read these words, definitely not all just talk. The insight here is shows a deeper understanding of Spren for someone, to my knowledge,
So before you
has
get
never
too
been to
far,
Shadesmar.
before you get too much farther into that description, go ahead and roll me a plot die.
Ooh, fun. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So bad news, good news, whatever you want to call it. As impressive as these writings are, it doesn't really get you any new information, unfortunately. And also, this sounds like the writings of a preteen. Is the easiest way to describe it. Their use of language is basic at best. Like it's smart. It sounds like a smart person talking, but it also sounds like someone who's just being overly dramatic and annoyed about things. Hence the title being Sprinter Stupid.
boy, young Yasna, like one of probably her like first published works. Oh boy.
Shortly after her incidents as a child, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So,
there's some anger to it.
So, that being said,
Angsty.
Back to Chio. Chio, what are you actually doing for your action now that you found your friend and helped him figure out how to read real quick?
I think I'm gonna just kind of like wander the general area,
Okay.
looking for signs that have they like has Veloth dealt with any incursions
Okay.
at all?
Yeah. So
Is he
this
like
was
hiding it or like have they
very,
repaired things recently?
yeah. So definitely a perception check on this one as you kind of scan the outside area to kind of see the mood, the vibe, the damage, all that fun stuff.
An 11 with a blank.
Okay, so with an 11, you wouldn't see anything that is out of the ordinary that you're like, they definitely had a battle. You will know an increased presence of combat ardents, probably. Not that you've seen it before, but it just seems like where there should be one person at a post, there's two. Like, you'll notice a guard post and one person is sitting and one person is standing. Like, there's a chair for one and not for the other.
Probably noticed more, but Milam is just yapping about doors.
There is not enough doors in this bitch. Whoever grew their doors is terrible.
That one's rather nice. That one is rudimentary.
Exactly.
I could do much better.
Exactly. Yes. Okay.
I get it, Gancho. You're good about doors. I'm trying to focus. So yeah, that would be me right now. I'm just kind of like perusing.
All right. As you peruse, we go back to the library, and Valina is inside looking up legal codes.
Super
You
interesting.
you find some that you could read. Because what languages do you speak?
Nathan and Shar.
Shar?
Well,
Shin?
Shin. Yep, that is definitely what
Okay.
that's supposed to say.
Shinovar is the name of the
Shinovar.
country.
Yes, that's how I messed that up. Thank you.
Okay. So there is some Nan and there's some Shin writings, but their legal codes are considerably different than Yakaved, or even the Ashish. But one of the handy dandy ardents that are in the library will hand you a Ashish law book. It looks a little old, and he says this is volume 1 of 37, and it's about the size of your chest.
Lovely. Control F the index or no?
I mean, if you know how to do that in real life.
Enhance.
The ardent who is there and helps you find it actually says they just finished reading this book themselves, though, and asked you if you had questions that they could answer for you.
Myself in contract with a gentleman about services rendered, and I
Wait, time out.
may
Wait, are you married?
no,
Is there engagement on the line?
no,
Okay. Are you related?
no,
Have you shared a domicile?
no.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta knock all these out because it's in a different volume if it's any of those.
Okay. Unknown to me, asked for assistance. Assistance has been rendered,
Mhm.
but I may have failed to come to an agreement before signing this agreement
Mhm.
on what the end state of said contract would be.
Do you have the contract on you?
I do.
Okay, can I see it?
And she pulls out the contract that she has not yet read after she realized she messed it up. She got mad, crumpled it up, put it in her pocket, and hasn't looked at it since. And she
Uh,
hands that over.
as they smooth it out and put a book on top, and they seem to read it for probably about 30 minutes. They go, okay, so what have you finished on this? Also, what the fuck is Shadesmar?
It's just a local term. We that part has already happened. We have left Shadesmar. Everybody that wanted to go, everybody that wanted to leave, left. Everybody that wanted to stay, stayed. Everybody is safe, sound, and happy.
Okay. And yeah, the end of this says you are signing on until your services are no longer needed.
Yes, and that is the part that I need to be different.
Gotcha. So legally, if we're going by Asia stuff, if we're doing Alethi things, it'd be the what the intention of the contract comparatively to the wording. Uh but needed is a key word here. It's not something that's used in Asia's legal documents ever, because it's so vague. Whoever wrote this is an asshole. Or at least knows, or at least knows legal code really well.
And is an asshole.
Yes, or
Yes, exactly.
column A, column
Exactly.
B, 6 of
Venn
one, half
diagram.
dozen of the other. It is a circle.
Yes.
uh,
Mostly I want my money.
oh, yeah, you stated after service is rendered.
Yes.
So
That's
it's
why I need that part fixed.
is this an Aegis person that signed this, or was it just done? Oh, okay, cool. Do you have about 6 hours? I could draft up an addendum referrum that you could attach to this, have submitted, and send off to the legal department and whatnot, and it could get back here and ratified in about 6 months.
Holy shit.
Have the 6 hours, but not the 6 months.
Ah, okay. Well, the only other option, if he happens to be a Lethe, you could challenge him to a duel. And then he'd have to rewrite it if he wasn't killed. Is he alive?
He is.
Okay. Then
And
that's
the duel could be interesting. Oh. Whose duel rules would we use? Alethi, I assume?
well, you're the one changing the contract, so he'd like get to pick weapons and things like that. But yes, you'd be the one that get to engage it.
He's so much better at weapons than me.
Someone better than weapons and rates legal contract. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Jesus
he's a-
Christ, it's
She's
Jasper.
the one.
By a second.
he is quite a specimen. Jasna's right. Spren are stupid. Okay. I'm very thankful for your help.
Happy to help.
So do I just say we're gonna fix this and duel about it?
It would help if you had paperwork to officiate the duel. But I mean, like, again, if we're going a Lethe legal code versus 8, it's really what he's trying to honor here.
Yeah.
It's very, very middle ground. But that's the only way you're going to break it is you pull him into a different law code, because where he's at, you're screwed, politely.
Can you not have a champion for the duel?
No, I mean, and not that Jasper's there, but if you bring that up as
Oh,
a
true.
joke-
Yeah, sorry.
um, but yes, but as much as you're entitled to a champion, so is he. So
Well,
Oh.
Very helpful.
But the duel doesn't have to be to the death, though. I know it's an option, but like, not all Alethi duels are deadly.
Right?
Like, it'd be the same as like winning a shard plate, or any of the other dueling matches. First blood, first to break armor, that kind of stuff. I don't know if you have shard plate, but you could probably do something similar without it.
Excellent. Okay. No, this is very helpful. I'm gonna have to think on it.
Okay, glad I could help. There's
Very
like
helpful.
27 more of these books, so I'm glad we were mostly on the right one. Not really. There was actually some from other stuff, but it's fine. I've read most of them at this point.
Yes. Excellent. Is this the same guy that I helped carry books in?
No, this is another Ardent.
Okay.
The ones that you help carry books in are like still turning in the books that they borrowed at the front desk.
Okay. Then I'm trying to think of anything else that I would want, any other information, because now I suddenly have a free 6 hours. From the library, and I think I would be trying to figure out like what is going on with this new lava thing over here, what is going on with like sometimes there's vines where there shouldn't be vines. I don't know what those are really. So I think that might be her next.
Oh, because no one's told you where the Spren friends that you traveled with in Shadesmar disappeared to. It's just people. Oh no, no one explained that. No, that's rough. Okay. Yeah. So you will near impossible roll if you would like to make it. This will be a lore check.
Oh, luckily I just put a point in that.
But as a note, you also need to make this matter.
Yeah.
Okay, and just as a side note, if you don't get a blank, something's going to happen, either positive or negative, because all 3 checks only have 1 interaction left.
Okay.
everything's
is-
fine.
It's fine. Everything. It is
It's
what it
fine.
is.
This is
It's good.
this is
It's
what
good.
the plot die is
Fine.
for.
Okay. 2 on the plot die. 9 on the die. 11 on the lore plus
Plus 4.
plus 4.
Yep.
So 15 total complication.
And with your last failure, someone now thinks you're a traitor.
Oh damn.
I thought that was for. Oh, because it was Tesh, but it was anybody's thing.
No, it's yours.
It was mine?
Yeah, that was your last failure. Tesh's last failure was someone started a rumor about him.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Distracted,
Fun.
distracted by strange shadows at the edge of your vision, you skip your next contribution to this endeavor.
Deep in thought.
Just
pouting.
upset. All right. Finish the roundup, but you guys no longer can take the positive encounters. You are guaranteed a negative complication event.
Great. Everything's fine.
So,
Oh,
Bax and then Tesh. So Bax sold all of his stuff and things and made some money last time. I'm gonna do some scouting because, like our friend Chio, I am nervous AF. So I am going to do that whole perception-y thing, which I'm actually pretty good at. And make sure that there's nothing terrible coming our way.
I'm also usually pretty good at it. But
I will
rolled poorly.
right. I am going to still make it matter, even though we don't have to at this point because we've already reached our conclusion. Just because I think it'll be fun. It was a poor choice on my part. Another complication and a 17. So 21 plus 4, so 25. I succeed like a mofo. But your thoughts turn to rage and violence. Until the end of the scene, you gain 1 focus every time you act aggressively. The thrill hits me.
That's fun.
So as I stare up into the thing, my visions fill with the dire form I fought before, and I'm just very angry for some reason. Tesh!
Old man yells at clouds.
Essentially.
Very young man yells at clouds.
Well, yeah.
And just as a
Okay,
note, Jasper,
so-
I'm not skipping you. We will get to your end for this in a second.
No, you're fine.
Measure and Tesh, yeah, finish reading the book, not necessarily pulling away any insight, but getting more than they expected, to be honest. And then I think from there, the attendant who gave me the name of the book and the author, it was an ardent.
Yes. Young female ardent. You didn't catch her name.
I would like to go speak with her.
You do so.
Hello, ardent. I never got the chance to get your name. Sorry, I just made you go find a name.
No, actually,
I said you didn't catch it.
I'm finding a voice.
Oh, all right.
He did warn us there would be more.
Anyway, I didn't give it.
I'm sorry, I think it like cut
I
out a little
didn't give it.
bit. I'm Teshalim.
And
I've heard, though I haven't truly been alive for very long, contradictory. I've heard contradictory threads on what ardents are. And I'd yet to hear the opinion of an actual member, if you would choose to enlighten me.
I don't think I can enlighten void benders.
Not a Voidbringer yet.
You look like the ridders. Traffic in armor. Sorry. She's gonna use the word Parshindy, because we're gonna track that really quick. Parshindy.
That got a little muffled. I just heard Parshendi.
Parshindy.
Using Parshendi instead of Voidbringer.
Yes, Parshindy instead of Voidbringer.
Got it. Okay. So she wasn't calling me a Voidbringer. She was calling me a Parshendi.
Yes,
Got it.
but very derogatory.
Mm-hmm. It's not an inaccurate name, and better than most.
She doesn't seem to want to talk to you any further.
True.
Tesh. Huh. Yeah. Tesh just attunes a little bit to the rhythm of consideration as he leaves the public-facing library and tries to keep a very keen eye on what I'm sure are just an absolute slew of Ardents in every direction.
You do that relatively successfully.
Mostly just looking for one that seems less immediately hostile at the sight of him.
Considering you are currently all by yourself, yeah, that's not happening.
Got it. It's just everywhere. It's not
It's
game.
It's fear or disgust. Those are the two vibes you are feeling hardcore.
Got it.
I've lost a card.
In which
But I'll find
case,
it later.
oh no.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay.
Then Tesh goes following after Chio to try and figure out where he went.
Okay. You are able to do that with relative ease, as Chio is kind of just arguing with himself by a tree currently, not super far away from the library.
Yeah, I decided to tell Mylum to not be visible. Like I was like, I'm sure it makes some people nervous to have you just growing everywhere. So yeah, so I have him hiding and being inaudible to anybody but me.
I think Tesh for a second just peers at Chio for a bit and then asks,
Huh.
Chio, did you
How'd
grow
it
up
go?
in well as it would have?
Mm.
Did you
I
grow up in
understand.
Herdaz?
I left Herdaz when I was very young. Actually, I grew up in Alethkar, as part of the diaspora. Got a small village. Short story long. There are no parents, but a grandmother. I say loosely. She raised me with some cousins, her actual kids. But
Did
yeah, no.
did your village have any Ardents?
There would be some that would they would come through, in case anybody needed to deal with their any elevations or anything like that. But no, none that lived in the village. But they did pass through. They were not this hostile. That is for
Well,
sure.
I was given at least the slightest warning on Yakoved's attitude towards me.
Yeah, true.
Um,
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I mean, me being Audacian, they don't like me much either.
fair enough, man. Fair enough.
So I understand. Commiserate. But what can we do? We take it on the chin. We move on. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't figure out what an ardent is supposed to be. For all intents and purposes, for all their market and activity, they're owned. They're slaves. But they choose to be. They
The part, huh?
and it's not even a matter of because I've seen instances of people who go into debt, and I've read instances, especially in Alethi war camps, of people who go into debt so deeply that they will functionally sell themselves into slavery.
It's the easy
But
choice.
Ardents don't do that. I understood that. I understand someone feeling like they have no options. Ardents don't sell themselves, they give themselves away.
You know, I feel like it's think of it like if you didn't have to make any of the big decisions, none of the big calls, and you could just focus on one thing to its perfection, or at least as close as you can get it, would you take that option? Because that's what they've done. It is a choice, but it leaves them puts on the blinders.
I've had kinsmen take that option,
Mm,
and
interesting.
now their bodies serve odium.
So it went from a choice to no choice, huh?
They
Ooh,
gave up their right to choose.
I wonder if they'll regret that.
I gesture to the Ardentia. They don't
Exactly.
seem to.
Yeah. But I mean, it sounds like this odium is well, the system that the Ardentia falls under is not evil. It is not good, but it is not evil. It is. It exists. It has no inherent bias. Odium, he does not sound like a good guy. It makes your people do well, I like kind of gesture at the your head. How like one of your pupils is still like, oh well, your pupils aren't very visible because your eyes. Um speaking of, and I kind of like palm your forehead again. Hold on a second. I'm still getting used to this. It takes me a second. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There it goes. And I will clear that other injury from you, and I will leave myself at 2 Stormlight.
Thank you, friend.
Hey, no worries. Hey, you call me friend. I like this.
Yes.
Stick with me. We'll take good care of you.
It's
Or
like cousin, but different.
yeah, you are. Sometimes you choose your cousins. Sometimes, well, sometimes the cousin. Well, I say this wrong. Sometimes you are born to cousins. Sometimes the cousins find you. All cousins,
I
though.
like that.
Sometimes the cousins are
And
the friends we made along the way.
journey before destination.
Damn right.
Um, and uh, yeah, I think even for a moment, just getting Tesh's point of view, um, not Tesh's point of view, Chio's point of view. Tesh has a similar conversation with Measure, but just spends some time sitting
Waiting.
next to his cousin,
Yeah.
um,
Oh yeah, because I'm
and
not
just
going anywhere else in this
watches
city.
just watches the crowd and sees what he can glean just through observation.
We're people watching.
Yeah.
Like it.
All right. As you do so, your personal bonds seem to strengthen. What that means for the two of you has no mechanical outline, but you're probably gonna keep each other's back a little bit better as you move forward.
Would that go towards my help
The
test
tune
goal?
towards
100% probably would. I will count that for sure.
Hesha tunes the rhythm of Brofist.
Dumb. All right, we are at the 2.5 hour mark. Before we get into the second half of this event chapter, would you guys like to take a bathroom break and listen to
Yes, I gotta take my dog out real quick.
Okay. We will BRB. Jasper, what is the name of your song? I forgot.
If I remember correctly, it is like a Shadow Fall something. Give me 2 seconds. I have it on Suno. And of course I can't find it right now. Somewhere No Shadows Fall. I believe is this one.
You sure it's not the Bloodless one?
That was for D&D.
Was it? Okay, then I'm gonna get rid of that one.
Somewhere No Shadows Fall was for this one.
Okay, will you resend that one to me because I don't see it?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Sorry for the technical delay here. And
Even just better yet, it's the remastered one.
Hey, and yeah, just shoot it to me in DM really quick.
Yep.
Please and thank you.
Ta-da.
I need the downloaded version, not just the link.
Well, now you're just being difficult.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's probably my fault anyways. Files. All right, T-DA for sure.
That works, thank you. Now it's gonna be all out of place. Can I move it? Oh, I can move it. Let's go. There
Let's
you
go.
I thought that was part
I
of the
heard
song
the
for a
river
second.
speak, low and lean. It said, boy, you're bound to break, not bend. Through briar paths and bracken green, the blood-soaked trail, it doesn't end. Oh, but I dream of quiet walls, somewhere no shadows fall. Somewhere no shadows fall, no father's wrath, no kingdom's call. The moon won't whisper, the wind won't cry, just the pine trees reaching for the sky. Somewhere, oh, somewhere no shadows fall. I carry the weight of a name I hate, each letter carved into my spine. If I could lay it down, if it weren't too late, I'd find a place where stars align, where the night is deep, the voice is small, somewhere no shadows fall. A cabin waiting in the snow, where no one knows the man I was. No blood, no crown, no debts to owe, just the crackle of the fire's applause. I'd be no one, I'd be free, a ghost of who I couldn't be. Somewhere no shadows fall, no father's wrath, no kingdom's call. The moon won't whisper, the wind won't cry, just the pine trees reaching for the sky. Somewhere, oh, somewhere no shadows fall. And if you find me, love and hate, no father's wrath, no kingdom's call. The moon won't whisper, the wind won't cry, just the pine trees reaching for the sky. Somewhere, oh, somewhere no shadows fall. And if you find me, love, someday, by that river cold and gray, know I was chasing something small, a dream where no shadows fall.
All right, I'm back.
That is really funny. That was, I mean, it was still a Jasper song, but that was the wrong song. The one was actually called Silent Shadows.
Ah, well, sounded good.
Thank you. Yeah,
For
that
the...
one was like the.
Good.
And so that one was a acoustic, more kind of country. I found it because I was like that one. I was like, because I remember his song having gold first, and we had to change it to Marks. And I was like, maybe that wasn't it. I was like, I enjoy this song, but I found the correct one.
You
Funny.
fool! How dare you?
That's fine. I mean, they both still work.
That's the official one until we have your next episode. Two back, three back. Just gotta wait on Dog Walker 1 and 2. Speaking of dog walk, you ready to get dog walked over there?
My gosh. I would like to
Why not
change
get
my
dog
vote.
walked?
I was going to put that in the chat. I'm going to do that now.
Too late. The poll has ended.
Also, I definitely got the different cultures all mixed up, and I realized halfway through, and I was like, oh no, I just made this really hard for myself. Let's see.
All right, 4 of 5. Almost like the best Star Trek character, 7 of 9. Pinkcoat, where are you? Come back.
Hello.
Hello. All right, you guys get to hear some stupid sounds while we wait. We'll see if that gets his attention.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Hold on. This whole operation was your idea.
You're broke! You're poor!
I know.
Dang.
Rude.
Oh, well, look, he's fucking dead.
He's back, okay.
Sorry.
Hello. We're back. Full screen and everything. So, as we continue our compelling adventure, we jump back to Jasper, hiding in the library. Dun dun dun. As everyone else is left to kind of to go do things, and we're on the lookout for enemies on the outside, and things are going along. Going back to my perception roll that I didn't really give you the answer for rolling really well, because I keep doing that for some reason. I notice a semi-large caravan coming into town. It looks to be a noble procession, except for it is currently missing all of what I would assume to be the guards. So, back in the library, as Jasper is walking around, he happens to bump into a former employer.
Oh no.
As the man bumps into him and says, "Ah! Oh, a little lord. How are you doing there, Sneak Knife? As was your code name years ago when you were a child."
I'm fine. How
You
are
rec-
you?
I am growing annoyed at spending my money at this silly place. But that is neither here nor there. I have heard your father has been looking for you. Have you contacted him recently?
I've been busy.
Go ahead and make a quick lore check to see if you can remember who this guy was.
Oh, I actually got fairly 13.
Solid. Good enough to get the check here. So this is High Lord Istvan Davriel. You know that he controls a major section outside Yakaved. He is basically the standing High Lord outside of the would-be king, who is no longer the king. So, this man is important.
Do you know why father is looking for me?
Well, apparently you got off your leash again, and he is just trying to rein you back in before you cause havoc or something along those lines.
Well, I only cause havoc when I'm being paid.
Fantastic. You know, actually, I have a job if you're free. I need to make a little spending cash.
How much?
Mm,
And who's the target?
well, you have to agree. You know the rules. You have to agree beforehand. Though asking how much money is a surprise choice. That means I won't be able to use favor this time. You'll actually want money? Oh, crazy. You really are on your own currently, aren't you?
It's new lease on life.
Interesting. Fantastic. Well, there's a local lord, or I should say retainer of a house of a lord, who's been a thorn in my side for a considerable amount of time. I thought I had dealt with this years ago when I took care of the lady of the house. I believe your father was instrumental in helping that happen. But I've recently found that the father and son escaped, and the person that is holding the land has proof of their survival, and so I can no longer take the taxes and things or the tithing I've been taking from the land, as it is should be mine. But as the heir lives, it reverts to them. They are well into their adulthood at this point, so they are on some fantastical journey to find the lord of the house. And if you could silence the people looking for the stuff and the things, and or take out this foreign lord, be very appreciative, to say the least. Heck, I will even let you ride with me down to Yakoved in my convoy that should be arriving shortly. Lap of luxury, all things paid for. You can eat with me for the next couple weeks while we travel. So in these dangerous times, what else do you need but a little bit of luxury and fun?
How many marks?
Ah, if you bring me the air, 5,000 marks. If you get rid of his annoying stand-in, we'll say, I'll give you half of that.
And if I remove them both?
Only one will be necessary, unless the Lord is found, and then it'll be a different contract. For now, it's if you find the Lord and make sure that they find his body, fantastic. If you take care of the other one, so he shuts up and I can just bully my way into what I need to get, also good for me. Though I've probably
Does he have
shared
any
too
guards
much.
near him?
What's up?
Does he have any guards near him?
You would assume so. They are probably far enough away to, like, be within striking distance. but close enough to give him space between you two.
Do you need an answer right now, or can I find you later this evening?
As soon as my convoy gets here, I'm taking back off to my homestead. So sooner rather than later would be appreciated. Sorry.
How long will the convoy take to get here?
It should have been here an hour ago. It's a tad bit late. Metagame above table. That's definitely the convoy that you guys saw coming into town.
I would need
that you
to
saw.
speak
Right.
to the people I'm traveling with currently, as if I am to take this, they will surely be drawn into it. But I will
Okay.
give you an answer before the convoy arrives, or before you leave.
I would suggest hurrying, as I said they're an hour late, and they will get the lashing of a lifetime as is. I can't imagine them being much later than this.
Understood, my lord.
Thank you, Lordling. Side question: what dawn are you?
I am blanking so hard. What dawn?
What dawn are you? Yes. What ranking level of the caste system do you currently hold?
Jasper's Light Eyes?
He is, yes. Light Eyes. He was also the only son. House White wasn't super high up, but also the way his dad wields politics and his son, they climbed pretty quickly. Jasper would have had, there would have been rumors of him wiping out at least one other minor house completely because they slighted his father. And that was
Maybe
his first kind of real task.
Does your father own land?
Yes.
Okay, then you're at least 6th dawn.
Yeah.
Maybe on your way to 5th. Wahaha! I just gotta pay people enough.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 5th and higher require titles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jasper would wait for him to leave, and then would immediately find the group.
Okay, you find the group relatively close to the library, actually. Two of them are sitting by a tree not far away, kind of just broing it up. Our Naden friend is eagerly pacing the front stairs for some reason, going back and forth, looking like she's contemplating something important. And Bax is stomping in aggressively from the hillside, like anger marching.
Angry.
That towards y'all.
Everyone, if I could have your attention for a brief moment, if you would be so kind.
Aren't you and I back?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, okay.
Two things. He's going to hold up the unknown book, and then hand it over and go, when you have the chance, Valina, if you could read this, I would greatly appreciate it.
Valina, do you speak Alethi?
Nope.
Fantastic. Secondly,
Bax will angrily snatch it from you.
Or whoever can read, I really don't care. Anyways, secondly, I was just given a contract of sorts. If I take it and either remove the hair or kill the heir, we will get 5,000 marks, and we can travel in the lap of luxury for however long we need to. However,
Who's the
He was
heir?
going back to. I'm so bad at names. There's a stand-in lord here that has
Not
found evidence.
no, not here. They're not here whatsoever. They're back in Dinar, which is why he's going to let you travel with him.
Vanar.
Vednar.
They are back in Vinar. If we go, we will go there. Travel with the High Lord. And then I will just have to handle this contract. But we get, if we take care of the stand-in lord, we get 2,500 marks.
Oh, when you say take care of, I'm assuming it's the
Correct. That is what I do.
ah. Yeah, well, to each their own, I suppose. Ooh.
It is a rather hefty payout, regardless.
I mean, I
I'm
will
sorry.
travel with you, but if I can.
What has this heir done to deserve death?
Do you even know who it is?
Apparently.
No, I don't know the heir. Apparently, the High Lord took care of the mother. The father and son fled. He was collecting tithes, and now the stand-in, the Retainer Lord, has proof of the father and son living, and I am to remove them so he can continue collecting tithes.
So it is greed that drives this.
Not mine, but
I did not. Oh no, not I did not say yours. Of this storming person of yours.
But yes.
Can I take a
Your
guess?
contractor.
Can I take a guess at the Lord's name?
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
pretty sure curious about that one too.
Is it the Derval High Lord?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's his convoy coming in. I don't recognize that stupid
Ah,
emblem anywhere.
I'm to give him a answer before he leaves.
You know where he is?
He was in the library. He left. I don't know where he is now. Probably going towards the convoy.
Do you have a history with this man, Rook? Not Rook. Bax. Sorry, I happened to look down at your panel and saw the name.
It's all good.
Roger.
Gah, got me. You said he's inside the library?
He was when I talked to him.
Wonderful. Excuse me.
No.
Do you
Like,
know
we
this
need to do
man?
like an insight thing real quick.
He is walking
'cause
fast. Roll
he
away.
is angry. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna get wild.
Oh boy.
I want to. Would it be appropriate to do an plot die with this too?
Sure.
Oh, this is gonna get wild. Okay. All right. 11 for insight and nothing on the plot die.
Okay, well, you haven't seen backs like this outside of, combat. So, anger, rage, red eyes, not good. Even with 11, it's very apparent that he is on a warpath, and you are all standing in his way.
I'm gonna do something.
What would you like to do? You have time to. You have about
So-
a minute in game.
Yeah. So Chio has made it a point now that we are out of the mountains. He has started taking his boots off again. He is walking around barefoot. Partially because he's been playing around with abrasion. As such, he's going to kind of fast walk past Bax and kind of like, well, hey, maybe we think about this. And while he's like got Bax's attention at his hands, he dusts a little bit of stormlight across the ground with his foot as he takes a step back, essentially slicking the ground Mechanically, let's see, where is it? Infuse an object or portion of a surface within reach, making it nearly frictionless. Infuses, one investor per round. Okay, you're not invested. What is that?
It should be some kind
I
of
think
check.
it might be a U call. Yeah.
So
I can't use it on. So I can't technically use it on other characters.
correct, and you're not. You're making it difficult terrain for me to
Yeah.
pass over. So I will need to make an athletics or agility check, which I'm going to make an athletics check, and it is just a counter roll.
Is that not against physical defense?
It is. Yeah, actually, hold on.
Is it against physical? Okay, it might be.
So
because when you're trying to put it on the floor under someone's feet, or at least for the case of that's how it works for cohesion. I don't know if it'd be different for what you're trying to do.
I think for abrasion, it acts more like a trap than a
just
than
says
an attack.
the surface slides freely. So this is one because my abrasion surge, the only mechanical things it has for me are the skate and the slide. But for the other stuff, it doesn't necessarily have a.
Yeah, it's the make something creative bit for it. So what I'm going to say is you can lay it down for free. It just costs the investiture to basically set the trap, and you will set a counter roll point with your roll. So you will make a abrasion roll, and that will be its DC.
Yeah, 14.
Okay, cool. So as I step on the slippy slidey silliness using my athletics, that's bad. That's a complication.
I hope I didn't just give you a concussion.
We might be having a fight in the library, so maybe a concussion would be good.
It might knock some sense into you.
Literally called the letter of the law. So as I trip, fall, and fucking ass over teacups.
I didn't. Sorry, there's some mud.
I see Lord Duval step out, and 5670, and Ubiki will kind of pop up into existence as they both kind of has physical forms in the real realm. And so I guess you guys will see it, or I will see it, whatever. Stars split open, and there is a crystal in the middle of said stars. So kind of like a floating meteoroid is a visual representation of what this thing looks like. Is just a red bleeding meteor through space. 5670. This might be an important point to remind the handy dandy constable that murder is illegal.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm like, you should calm down and think of this. You have sworn oaths.
Bax, what are you doing?
Who's talking currently?
Oh, that was Chio, because I'm standing over him.
Jasper asked if he was the heir.
Oh, are you the heir?
That's a great question. I don't know, because 100%. I don't think I'm the only bastard he's done this to. So that's my answer. So I again stand up. Bicky, this is your point to kind of make your role here.
Bax, what are you doing?
Going to go avenge some deaths. What's it look like I'm doing?
5670 would really prefer you didn't, as would I.
I'm going to stop and turn around. And ideal roll. This is the first time we get to do one of these.
Ooh.
Because I'm definitely going to break the law. At least in this moment. The real question is, how do we do one of these? Sorry, let me get to my sprint here appropriately. deals and goals, progressing, saying the word, swearing higher ideals. Forsaking your ideals, here we are. Okay, so, I get to roll against my own defenses here. We're going to roll against my spiritual... actually, so this is a logic-based problem, so I'm going to roll against my cognitive defense. As I'm basically arguing with myself. And I'm going to make a persuasion check, which is probably the best / worst roll for me in this situation, and I'm going to make it matter.
There.
Okay, well, I succeed. So I'm able to talk myself out of it, but it also has another complication.
You rolled against your cognitive defense.
Correct.
To persuade yourself not to do it or to do it?
To not do it.
Not do it.
Because I was committed to the action. The last card I drew was to complete this encounter, you have to commit a crime. So. Brain fart here. Total of 18 beats my 15 by far. Complication, though, next test I can either take damage or a disadvantage. So, we'll play that out as necessary. You will see the thrill die. Only because there is a blue woman grabbing me by the back of the head for some reason. What do you say there, Bluehead?
You can't go deal with this one. We're not dealt with yet. And also, we're already in trouble. We don't need you to go over here and committing more crimes. Get back over here.
You mentioning more crimes, I'm going to turn around and what did you guys do illegal while I was looking for the illegal army?
That
Did
contract you had me sign was a freaking crime. Come on, let's go.
As you're being dragged away, it's Ubelki or Ubleki?
I've been calling it Ubliki.
Ubleki. Okay, sure, we'll go with that.
No.
As you're being dragged away, Ubleki. God, I can never say this name.
Because my notes actually have it down as Ulibki.
That one. That's how you.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Ulibki.
ULYBKI.
Yeah.
Ulibki leans closer to, well, the couple leans closer, and Ulibki says, "That man's life is not yours to take, Axe. Not yet. Not here."
I strongly disagree. But I will wait until I deal with whatever the fuck is going on. Get off my fucking hair.
This fraction of divinity has spoken.
So, has he noticed us? Has he noticed you? Because that's going to make things extra complicated.
Nope, not whatsoever. We were far enough away. And there's a caravan in between us and them. Again, you guys had about a minute between me walking from where we were to the library.
Okay.
But now, if we take this, so what are we doing? Are we? It seems like
the three of you are talking it out while me and Valina are having our conversation somewhere else. So go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I kind of Jasper. If we take this, it seems like our friend here wants to remove your prospective boss.
So I have no real love, but no. If Bax is indeed the heir, I have no reason to take the job. I'm not going to kill someone useful.
I like this thinking.
I like being called useful. Thanks. I know I'm not there, but I appreciate that.
I like this thinking. I will accept this. But yes, we may want to keep them very far away from each other. Yeah.
That is fine. Let me go speak to the High Lord and let him know that I will be turning down the job.
So just a DM connection of the dots above table. Your characters would then realize where we're heading to is this manor that he was talking about. So
Yep. So we need to go there anyways.
it might behoove
Yeah,
you to
so
lie a
I
little bit.
I could say I take the job. Well, I
Yes.
guess really we just need to get rid of the retaining lord. We don't have to kill the heir.
This is. I mean, do you have to actually kill anybody? You could always do what they did already and try and fake some things.
I'm going to tell you now, they didn't
Well,
fake
could be.
nothing. Nothing was faked.
Lying is very difficult, and I'd really rather not.
That's fair.
But
We cross that bridge when we get to it, eh?
if we can get Bax to not blow his lid, we could ride in style and not pay for anything.
Oh no, I like this part of plan. I mean, if we.
I have
Just go ahead.
a complication.
Is it the fact that you're big and covered in plate?
That too. But if that was Bax's reaction to the Lord, what's the Lord's reaction gonna be to Bax?
I don't know if the Lord even knows who the heir is, but as long as we either A, keep him out of sight,
He looks
or
like one of
B,
the. Oh, I like B. Maybe.
I don't really have a B.
So I mean, he seemed like one of those who's got his nose so high up in the air. If we keep our heads down, he won't see us anyways. So.
That is correct. If anyone's going to be talking to him, it will probably be me.
See, perfect. We are just how do you say
Traveling companions.
Sure. I was going to say service. If we want to do a charade, I don't know if he wants to take on your traveling companions.
You don't serve me. Why would I lie?
Might make things easier, but we find out.
Chio over here. Chio's over here being. I'm trying to be a traveling companion.
Yes, if we can have Bax not get angry again and can hold himself, then we can have a free ride.
I guess my concern is if he's willing to take on your friends for the riding in style portion, or if that's just for you and we just get to ride in the back. That's also fine because it keeps Bax away from him. But
that is fair. I can ask, but we should probably double check with Bax first.
That is also fair. Make sure he doesn't get all anger face again.
It was the thrill, guys. I swear. No.
Better call him A. Better call him B.
Anyway, blue skinned lady and the very angry Bax are now sitting across from each other. Slightly, the thrill is gone. I'm not so angry. I pull. Oh, do you have the contract?
Yes.
Okay.
I had it back from the Ardent.
I pull the contract from you, set it down on the table, and say, right here is where you didn't read. You're with us, not even just me, us as a group, until we're disbanded. Until you are no longer needed.
Not disbanded, no longer needed. And I need that defined. Because I need the money.
How much money did we agree to?
500.
Oh, okay. Well, we can get that. That's not unmanageable.
Can Jasper walk up at this point?
You guys can be semi-far away, but let us have this conversation really quick.
That's fine.
What do you mean manageable?
Well, the person who promised you the money, the other half of the group, disappeared with the other guide, if you will remember, and he did not leave us a ton of money. And the person that had the money he did leave with us is escorting some random people that neither me nor you remember. So, what if you've already been paid? Is all I'm saying.
Turns out all of our pockets. I have not.
You're a generous person. You could have given it to people on the mountain. Or in Herdaz. What if all those camps and equipments and things like that was your fault? What if what if you felt guilty enough to follow us and this is of your own volition now and the contract is just a redundancy?
No, because I already think this is interesting enough to follow. Like, I will still help and I am still needed, but I've got other things that I have to take care of too. And so I would not have done that. I would have been helpful. I would be here. I would figure out what's going on with the lava and the vines and the whatever you've got going on.
You mean 5670 and Ubiki? Ubliki? We're gonna promise Uliki?
Let's just call her Uli for short.
Just Schmer. Her nickname is Schmer.
Her nickname is Villager Sound.
Okay, so that one. Okay, you want money? Cool. I can supply a fifth of it currently on my person.
All right. So, new topic. What the hell was that?
What do you mean? What the hell is that? That man needs to die, and I was going to facilitate it. I have the paperwork and everything.
Right. You've got paperwork for it?
Yeah. Hasn't been signed by anyone, but I'm a constable. I can sign my own death warrants as necessary.
That seems like a terrible oversight, actually. Like, that should not be allowed.
It had to be ratified, and it would probably take several months, but for now, it would work. I might get a slap on the wrist afterwards.
Okay, so can we start that process and then just follow him? Because according to Jasper, he's going where we want to go.
We're going where we want to go. He doesn't have to be alive when we get there. He sleeps.
According to your paperwork, he does. Until he gets the signature on it. Isn't that the important bit?
No. My signature counts. I'm the constable in charge of this investigation. I make the decisions on the arrest and or executions.
All right.
Sorry, wait. I have an above the question table.
Yeah.
Is Bax a constable in the Makabaki regions of Azir or in Vedanar?
No, in Makabaki.
Okay.
He's from the
like
he's
Azish law.
Yeah, 100%. He's a capital constable. Yeah.
Got it.
And not even a real constable. He's a
means nothing.
It means nothing. 100% correct. I'm on an extended mission. I have permissions. Everything's signed.
Deep cover.
Until I bury this body, I have executive authority over all mission matters. As he holds up a small vial.
Uli leans forward and says, 5670 wants me to remind you that I can never say this. Azish warrants don't have jurisdiction in Vedanar.
Okay, then I will use my rights as a High Lord or a Low Lord, whatever I count as here.
Use your rights. Like,
sorry, that was in my head to 5670.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Doesn't he outrank you?
So I can put a formal challenge in?
A formal challenge?
I would challenge him on the spot. It wouldn't matter. It was duel me now. Again, in my head, you see me. I've turned to a space in the sky and I'm angrily mouthing.
Just 1,000-yard angry stare.
I think for
you, people here in front of you, right, talking to you.
Sorry, I'll deal with you in a bit. Stop interrupting. What do you want? Sorry. What story can I tell you that would convince you that that man needs to die? You cut out.
Talking to me now?
Yeah, I'm talking to you now.
I don't disagree that he needs to die. Just based on what we heard from Jasper, yeah, he kind of sounds like an asshole. But we can't do this here right now. And if you have a way to do it so that we don't end up in jail because the Ardents already hate us, we're carrying around a Parshendi for crying out loud.
He's not a Parshendi, though.
That.
Well, I mean, they don't even know that, but he's a Parshman. Or
Parchment.
Singer.
Right. But as far as they're concerned, he's like half a hair's breadth away from being a Voidbringer. We don't need more attention.
Okay.
Can we do this in a not everybody goes to jail way? That's what I want to know.
I'm rolling a d12. Give me a second. I have DM ideas, but I also need player ideas. Okay, I react poorly to that. So I'm gonna say, if you don't want me to kill him, you fight me, stop me, get in my way, see what happens.
Well, yeah, because that sounds like a fantastic idea. That is not my area of expertise. Okay, so can you fight him under different circumstances?
Like, no. I'm done.
Forever?
I'm done with that. We're talking.
Oh,
And I point at you, Jasper. At this point, you can come over.
I would appreciate that.
This seems like a productive conversation happening over here.
You are a liar.
Yes. I thought this was established. But so,
all right.
Jasper, do you have thoughts on this? Everything? Did we lose him?
It's a strong possibility he might be dealing with a baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's that time of night.
It is.
Okay, Jasper is here. We'll retcon whatever he says in a second. The rest of you can also walk over with. Oh, he's.
Sorry. Yes.
There you are. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Baby just cried out super hard, so I had to go.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what we thought.
I'll put it down.
Did you hear? Or do you need a quick recap?
Quick recap. I got everything. Valeria was watching him angry mouth words to.
Yep. And then made a bit of a spectacle. She convinced him away from immediate death for the High Lord, and now all of that rage is directed at her. So
Neat.
If you don't want me to do this, let's go. Brawl right now. And hopefully enter people who are better at that than me.
So Bax is like, if you don't want me to murder him, duel me is effectively it.
Yeah, like too long didn't read version, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good TLDR in that.
Okay.
Can't read.
Jasper will walk up, kind of seep that anger and just be like, Bax, he's taking us to our place. I can tell him that I am agreeing to the contract and then just not do it. But we would save a lot of money and we would get a free ride to where we need to go.
I think Solara might pop up too and say, I mean, we don't really know it's him.
That is true. We don't. Alternatively, if we just if we either destroy the evidence that the heir has been found, that's 5,000 marks that this group could need and could use.
Yeah, okay, but 5,000 marks. If I take care of him and get my homelands back, we'll have more than that by far, or at least I hope.
And you can just fight him head on with all of his guards.
I mean, there weren't guards by the carriage when he rolled by.
There are guards. He is a High Lord. Not to mention that he probably has shard plate and a shard blade. This man will not go down easily. So your options are make a better plan and take him on later on, or die now. Dying now seems pretty piss poor.
All right, make your persuasion check against my again cognitive defense because it seems like a logical argument and not an emotional one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a focus and give him some confident command there.
My God.
Hype
add
man and the
a
assassin, solid.
You can you can add a d6 to that roll.
A 1d6 for you, Jasper.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. 22.
Yeah, nah, my 15 says the fuck, get out of here. So as you make this logical argument, it seems to just wear down my like ability to argue too much between 5670 Blicky and all y'all.
Ruining your fun.
Just and no thrill and all the other things.
Raining all over that parade. High storm all over it.
Just you storming bastards. This might be my only chance. He's not. He doesn't know I'm here.
It's
And
not
he
your only chance.
still doesn't.
There's better options to do it, like when he's unarmored.
He's not armored now.
Armed growl. Yeah.
Yes, but we are also in public, and everybody has been watching us.
There's
Okay.
better
He may not
options.
have guards, but this town has guards.
All right.
And they have been watching us
Fine.
like a larkin.
We'll go with that plan. That still doesn't solve our other problem.
What's the other problem?
This blue bitch right here is worried about a contract getting paid.
Oh, yeah. No, you'll get paid later.
Yeah, right? She hasn't even finished the contract yet. And so she wants me to amend it and change things and then pay her.
Well, it sounds like I'm not really needed anymore.
No.
You seem pretty useful.
If that's what we're getting
Look,
at
first
here.
of all, I'm pretty sure you're the only one here who can read.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
This little show off. Like
Which
just
one?
actually, you know what she does? She waggles her safe hand at him. This little show off.
I take that really well, actually.
Like, that is scandalous.
Fucking, we're over here just like, I would say mean things, but there's a lady present. Or not, you whore. Damn.
Not.
As she flips you off with the safe
And right.
So if we take this contract, we can just pay her the 500 marks.
I mean,
It
Also,
exists in other forms.
We also have money. Cloth
Money
has
just
it.
not here.
this is true.
Okay.
So you
We
could
don't
just
have
have
it
some
here.
patience. See what happens.
So you could have patience, or we could take this contract and make an easy 5,000 or 2,500 marks.
Oh, an easy 5,000. Thanks, buddy.
Don't think
You
it'll
don't
be
know
easy.
you're there.
Also,
Well, you know, it's someone else entirely.
there's a huge difference
that's a
between
chance, I guess.
fighting people that are attacking a village and just straight up murdering somebody that we don't have any dog in that fight.
Oh no, I wouldn't
have a dog.
No.
We don't have an axe hound in that fight.
Coach is just like, huh?
Jasper kind of chuckles a little bit. He goes, "Oh no, I would not be bringing you to do any of that."
So I mean, if we are superfluous to that entire process, I mean, we just take the ride. We stay on the opposite end of the caravan. We let Jasper do his job, and then Pax, if you want to punch this man in the face, maybe you just punch him in the face. Don't kill him.
At
just
a
punch him in the
different
face.
time.
At a just not right now. I think
And
what
if
I'm
you
trying
want
to
to
say
kill
is
him,
everyone just
I
have
will help
some
you.
patience. Yes, patience is good for all of us. See, Jasper gets it.
Can I help you?
The two hunters in the group are espousing patience.
So if we are all in agreement, I will go let the High Lord know. I will take his contract. We will follow his caravan, be fed, cared for.
Yeah, make sure he is willing to feed us. Yeah.
Yes, I will. And also,
Thank you,
Bax,
Angel.
I mean it. If you wish to kill him later, I will help you.
They're not going to
I
have a
am-
problem with me.
See, we may actually have to unfortunately say are part of their retinue. I mean, maybe not. I mean, with all of the crazy happening, who knows? No, you know what?
Tash looks down at his carapace armor. I don't look like part of a retinue.
I mean,
I
you've got
will-
pants.
You could be. You do have pants.
Well, that.
Look at you. See those pants? Those are good pants.
See, look, you're very useful. No one would have noticed the pants.
Oh, we know.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah, we got this man pants. Um, but no, no, actually, no. I don't. You are no one's slave. You are with us, and if they have a problem with that, then we don't go with them, and we follow.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
So,
Jasper will
yeah, you go do your
approach
thing.
the High Lord.
You do so.
Jasper will bow and say, my companions and I will take the job.
Just so you know, I'm only paying you.
That is fine. I will split the marks up with their input.
How many of them are there?
There's 4 of us here.
5?
5 of us.
Well, 5, including me. There's 5 of us.
I believe I have enough space for that at least.
Thank you, Lord.
Your gratitude is appreciated. You can ride with me. Your companions can ride with one of the servant vehicles. Who are
They will
they?
be-
Just so I can spot them later.
Jasper will point them out.
Which is really easy to do because one of us is blue, one of us is red. One of us has got a dog on his shoulder, and then there's Bax, who is tall boy.
Yeah, Hooch is getting a little bit big for the
The pouch.
shoulders, though. Yeah. So I'm like, maybe not.
The current people I am traveling with.
Oh, one of them has an axe hound. Gross, I hate those silly animals. But fine. The servants will deal with it.
They will be fed, yes?
I promised you the high life, didn't they? They will at least get scraps. Best scraps anyone's ever had. You can have real food. Being a lord in your own right.
Very well, Lord. Thank you.
And Solara's like, you like that guy?
In his head, Jasper goes, no, the moment I can get to slit his throat, it will be cut open.
Oh, good. Okay.
Hey, Jasper, this might be a time for you to see into the future to see if that's a possibility.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Can I?
All right, then the DM will roll the dice. Dun 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 dun. As you, or in this case, Solara, view into the future to see if that's a possibility, you see through her eyes, and unlike the seizure that poor Bax had, you instead fuse with your sprint as she crumbles around you. Just for a second. And as your eyes are blinded by the ash, you see the Lord stabbing you through the eye. With your father sitting at a table, boots high up, laughing maniacally. You then bounce back into reality.
Okay, that's just an option. It is not the option, just to be clear.
Politely, Solaris, you would not know that as you have not experienced enough visions at this point. This is your first one as a player and a character together.
Oh, okay. What the fuck was that?
I was going to ask you that.
I asked first.
Well, if I had to make a guess, like Jasper's walking away now. Uh, if I had to make a guess, I was getting stabbed by the High Lord. I assume because this is a plot from my father.
And we need to go with him again. Why?
Well, he's going to where we're going. It's cheaper, easier, faster. And if I can learn more about him, I will, even if I lose my eye, I will kill him, and then I will kill my father.
Dun
The
dun
unfortunate.
dun.
And I'm on
Sorry.
board with that. Just be careful.
Of course. What use is a weapon if it breaks?
That sounds like a plot point to come back later. Someone write those words down in the notes. I need to throw it back in his face later. Pinko, you look like you were trying to say something.
I wasn't actually sure if this was a conversation between Jasper and his spren or between
Yes.
all of us.
No, that was
Yeah, then
never
mind.
Spren to friend communication.
Yeah,
Jasper will approach the group and say, "We have travels. You guys, unfortunately, will have to ride with the servants, but you will be fed, taken care of. I will learn all I can about his defenses, his plans, and Bax when the time comes. We will end his life."
The plot thickens. Bax hearing those words, all about it. That's the happiest it's been all session. That's a 12, baby. The murder boater is strong.
All right.
You will as that 12 hits. He goes, well, in that case, that makes us friends.
You're marking something on that sheet, damn it.
Jasper attempts to smile, but his teeth are clenched. And he looks incredibly uncomfortable. He goes, "I'm glad."
You have to use the toilet.
Solara goes, liar.
It's not true.
Very well. Very well.
So, you guys load up into this vehicle, along with all the servants and other things that came with the High Lord here. You will notice about 40-ish people leave the surrounding area, to include about 20 of them being guards that were hidden in plain clothes. They pick up their various weapons and things. Some of them are just Ardents, like the guard Ardents that you saw walking around. Some of them are just his personal guard, just enjoying themselves kind of thing. Some of them, like I said, were plain clothes. They assume positions. You will notice that they have, on every single carriage, has 2 sets of heavy Aegis crossbolts.
I think Valina would take that opportunity to very pointedly look at all of this and then look at Bax and then look around again but not say anything.
You do so, but did Bax notice? Let's find out. Yes, yeah, I caught that. That was a well directed eye movement. I take it okay. Pretty mediocre on the how. Again, you might be right, but I am angry.
We load up.
It's the first time he's ever lost a verbal duel in his life. Got teamed up on 4v1. They Adelined me, man. I wasn't ready for the 4v1. Gosh dang it. I had no Kaladin to save me. Some bullshit.
As they're walking up, Jasper will look at Valera and be like, also...
Valina, you mean?
Valina,
yes.
yeah.
He'll be like, if you want to, can you not just challenge him to a duel?
People have different skills. Obviously, you've got yours, and has his. Those are not mine.
Did you not think to ask me to stand in for your duel?
No.
Ah, well, unfortunate.
Well, yes, and now I know that's a thing, and the library is where you go to learn.
That is true.
And
I
remember,
learned that
kids,
the power
knowledge is
being
half the battle.
It is a place you can learn. Some people get more on the practical side of things. Like walking by.
It's very true. Sometimes you're kept in a house and everything's beaten into you.
I will kind of stop, pause, look at you like, oof.
Huh?
Yeah, that.
Oh, that's why Jasper's like he is.
Jasper, I know what you need. I know what you need. Cousins.
I am okay with no more family.
Oh, no. These are, think of them like friends who are also family. They could also be family, but I was much more eloquent about this earlier with Tesh, but now I am tired.
It's gonna be rough
Use
when we
good thing.
actually get to Vednar.
Yeah. So, when does this caravan leave? Now?
Immediately, as soon as you guys stop talking.
Yeah. Get your ass
Shut up.
in the cart.
No, you guys load up. Obviously, our handy dandy assassin has been removed from us and is in the larger, more defended, comfy cart. Cart in question is full of luxury. It has mink fur everywhere. All the bits that where you don't step are lined with it, so wherever you lay down is soft. There's a small pile of books that were obviously removed from the library. You see fresh food and various other things. Also, there are some maid servants that are in there for taking care of your needs and desires, and the Lord seems to be using them at his whim while you guys are driving. This man
Absolutely
is
disgusting.
pampered.
Your hedonism.
Jasper is probably just like sitting in a corner staring out the window, not really caring about his surroundings.
You do so, as this is probably actually not an unfamiliar situation for you.
It's not.
Unlike the eloquence that is the Lord's cart, our cart is cramped with about 10 people, to include the 4 of us. The various servants here are cooks and scribes and various other utility servants, as they will be referred to as. None of them are mean or unkind to any of you. Would you like to have any kind of conversation with these peoples?
I think Chio's actually peopled out and is probably running alongside the cart for a while. And in the meantime, occasionally utilizing a little bit of Stormlight to practice with abrasion and try skating.
Ooh, an interesting choice. Do you want to make a stealth check as you do so to make sure you don't get caught practicing your radiance?
I'm behind the cart. He's probably not even thinking about it. So he's kind of like, just like gliding along.
Okay, so go ahead and just make an athletics check. Assume you're enhanced, because you said you were practicing with your Stormlight.
Yeah. So skating.
And then use one investiture to enhance and one investiture to use your abrasion as you're doing things.
Yeah.
Do a kickflip.
Alright. So agility?
Are you being acrobatic or are you just running?
I mean, it's skating, so I mean, I would say that's.
If that's the better of your stats, I'll say yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It requires more balance than. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's a 19.
Solid. Yeah, you take to this like fish on water. Almost literally.
Yeah.
So you dip, dive, duck, dodge your way into skating well. But a DM note for you, for players, for a cutscene. Several of the people watching take note and are very bemused as you trail a bit of stormlight as you are doing so. Which most of these people have not seen radiance yet.
I like to, and of course, Milam is like kind of like threading along,
zigzagging at high speeds. I can only grow so fast.
So like everybody who is also seeing, because when they move in the physical realm, there's like that little crystalline kind of there's like the crystalline trail that like dusts after the fact really fast. So there's like this sparkling also at his feet as the light if the sunlight hits it.
Yep. Yeah, I forget. Do cultivation spren disappear from everybody, or do they leave a remnant always?
When they are stationary, they can be unseen. But when they are moving, they do. So they are nearly incorporeal in the physical realm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So kind of like our lava, there's just a little remnant at all times.
So they can make themselves visible and audible to whomever they wish, but it is whenever they move, the crystalline vines are temporarily visible before collapsing to dust.
Okay, cool. That's kind of what I thought. And as we know, they're usable too. You can use them to climb on shit.
Yes, indeed.
So, yes. You're on camera now. So, you guys travel for a bit. I dropped a die, so we're just gonna roll one for now until I can pick it up. Good news, bad news. What would you like first?
Always bad.
Bad. Okay. Yeah.
All right, bad news it is. As you guys are traveling along, the main front cart hits a trap.
Shit.
That's the Lordling cart, yeah?
No.
Yep.
No, front cart, like one of the guard carts up front, just gets shredded by a trap laid by somebody. The good news is the Lord gives two shits and keeps driving, but you get to witness him just leave about 10-ish people behind, suffering and anguishing as they got shredded by whatever this trap was.
Nope.
Jesus.
I will catch up if need be. Chio absolutely stops to patch people.
Bax will join you because if you helping people, you are the example.
Yep. And I feel like
can't be leaving people behind.
I jump out the cart poorly. My athletics was a 9 plus like 2, so an 11. It is not graceful. I land, but it was just.
I don't think Valina would have noticed anything until you jumped, and then it's like, well, apparently this is what we're doing now. And
I'm gonna roll a perception to see if I notice them jumping out.
That's fair.
Roll it.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, I see them.
Okay, now you get to make a decision. Do you continue the ruse or do you hop out with your friends?
I think he could still be ruse because he's traveling with us, and if he sees all of that going, would it still be a ruse?
See, this is an interesting thing because Jasper wants info on the High Lord and his plans, but he's also fought with you guys, and he likes you a lot more than any of the High Lords he's ever met.
That's fair. Up to you.
We're friends now.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a dice real quick.
Yeah, D12 is always a good choice for these.
Jasper will also hop out of the cart.
Okay. The Lord looks very disconcerted when you open the door and kind of just Superman your way out. Go ahead and make an athletics or a agility check as you nimbly land outside the cart. Or maybe not so nimbly. Maybe a little bit bimbly.
Bimbly.
Nat 20, let's go. 25 total.
Never mind. You, unlike Bax, are just graceful. Just so nice.
Do a double kickflip.
Just over here. It's the abrasion that you have in you that definitely is helping. Actually, I think that would be appropriate. As you land, you like catch, and then it kind of just smooths out for you for a second. You kind of just like regain how you're supposed to land.
And as like Jasper's walking towards the group, he's like, "So Laura, why am I doing this?
I was going to ask you that.
Why did we not stay in the cart with the Lord and figure out his plans and how to get out of that vision we saw? Why am I doing this?"
We can still do that. We can just help these idiots first. Why did they do it? That's the real question.
If I remember correctly, not read, but I heard that some people care about others.
Heard that too.
It is a wild concept to me, but I suppose they are my idiots?
Ooh, possessive already. We haven't filled out the paperwork for that.
There's a form for
Jasper
that.
like approaches the group and just stares at them, like his arms like parade rest, and just, why did we jump from the convoy?
There was a trap. Your lordling has left everyone behind. We are helping these guards. They are hurt.
Yes,
So-
you understand that we are losing our
Thanks, so.
free ride, correct?
I mean, we can catch up. This guard's not moving very fast.
Uh-huh.
Are all the rest of the carts stopped too?
No,
Or
they're
was the one
going.
that just got-
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
okay.
They are moving. Yeah, again, everyone that just saw you guys like jump out and do things are like, "What the fuck are they doing?" Like they were just moving along, and we just hopped out. Like this is not regular procedure. They don't know how to handle this. You guys get to the carts. Let's see what the survival rate was. Dun, dun,
So-
dun, 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 dun.
Was
What's that?
sorry, these were people who were in a trap from this convoy or an old convoy, and they're just stuck here.
No. They were in this convoy and they hit a trap, like setting off the first mine in a series of traps. They just happened to be the unlucky yahoos.
This
Yeah.
High Lord's own men, and he's just leaving them, and that doesn't sit right with me.
Well, you know what? 74% survival rate. So of the 10 people that were in this cart, 7 of them didn't get murked in the initial bit. But of those 7, only 2 of them came out unscathed. So 5 of them are relatively injured. And let me roll some severity rolls. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so you guys know how I'm doing this. I'm rolling a d4, 1 being bad, 4 being good. In this scenario, it's basically, is it a permanent injury, a temporary injury, a slight injury, or just a bunk on the head?
Boo-boo.
First guy, not great, but temporary. Temporary on the second guy. Boo-boo on the third guy. What's the step above boo-boo?
Boo boo.
Howie? No, but on the chart, there's like inconsequential, where it's like you have an injury, but it goes away the next round, and there's one that lasts for a day,
Gotcha.
and then there's one that lasts for like up to a week, and then there's one that's a month, and then there's permanent.
We have. Okay, that's not. The table is not here. Hold, please.
I got one more roll to make, so I'm gonna make it real quick, and another 3. So no permanent injuries, but definitely two temps, 2 semi-seriouses, and 2 inconsequentials.
I think Solara might observe that somebody is very bad at making traps.
You would know this was an excellent trap, but it was for one cart, not a convoy. The cart itself is relatively salvageable. The only thing that weren't shredded, like the doors were shredded to get whatever got on the inside, and the wheels were shredded so it couldn't continue moving, but the whole of the cart is still usable.
Okay. Yeah, so we've got flesh wound, shallow injury, vicious injury, permanent injury.
Yeah.
Death.
So not counting death, the other 4. So first one is what? Shallow injury.
Flesh wound.
Flesh wound. So we had 1 flesh wound.
Yep. Then shallow injury.
So we're gonna need a shrubbery.
2 shallow injuries.
And then a vicious.
And 2 vicious.
Okay. Well, luckily, those are all temporary and don't take as much stormlight. And luckily, I still have stormlight.
Right. Well, and you have plenty of marks because you got new stuff, so you can.
Yeah. And we have a storm coming soon.
Yes, yes, all of the above.
So yeah, I do kind of gonna be. Like, I kind of get a little conspiratorial with these these obviously in pain guards. And I'm just like, maybe we keep this between us, eh? And I'm again the glowing.
The glowing happens. All right. So just out of curiosity, so I am doing this right for in the future. For repairing the things that aren't injuries, can I help at all, or do I just help with hit points?
So
because I don't have regrowth yet, I just have the basic.
So yeah, I have So you just have the basic progression surge.
Yes.
Yeah, which is just hit points.
Okay.
I'm doing injury regrowth.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're being actual medic, and I'm just making sure they don't die.
Yeah, you're stabilizing. I'm patching.
Yeah, that works. We can do that.
I'm being nice about it.
I'm helping. So in that vein, I will burn Investiture to have yours. So if it costs you 2 to do a thing, do 1 because I'm contributing 1 as helping.
Yeah, I like that.
And then, do you have a medicine kit or anything? Like, could somebody come over and like start slapping band-aids on somebody?
I do, and I had considered utilizing it to like disguise what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like,
unfortunately, the glowing really gives it away.
Yeah. So, like, I'd have to like I don't know enough to like suppress the light portion of that. So yeah. So instead, I'm just like, maybe don't tell anybody, huh? And yeah, I start patching. And I managed to get all of them because I do have a lot of stormlight.
Yes, yeah. Between the 2 of us, we will burn the 14 bits of investiture. So 7 for you, 7 for me, and they will all be cleared up because none of them were permanent.
Yeah, and I go, maybe we should run though. The carts are leaving us, and now you can.
Now they can. So,
sorry about your friends though. It's like you do like. Geo is a lot of the time very positive. To a point where it does, as you get to know him, it feels forced. Like this is something he's trying to convince himself that everything's fine. And he's so like seeing the dead that he wasn't able to get to. You do see like there's a moment where his face just kind of blanks. And he pulls out his little notepad and starts to scribble a drawing. So I'm gonna make my crafting check.
All right, and just as a
actually look pretty good. Nice. It's a 19.
solid artwork. Solid artwork. Go ahead and put a check mark on that box.
Learning to draw.
Because we saved 2 people from vicious injuries, I'm going to check off 2 of my saved 3 lives because they weren't dead, but had they been left there, it would have been. I'm going to mark 2 of my 3 boxes on that one because we only had 2 that were bad. Also, as a note for us Radiants, if you have your marks, you should also be keeping how many of these spheres go done via you sucking the life out of them. I know it's relatively assumed, but it's good to also have a basic idea of where you're at.
I think I literally only have 1. I always take it from other people when I have
you monster, you.
Jasper hasn't taken any.
You haven't been hurt yet. You haven't had the need to heal.
No, he hasn't.
So we run. We run so far away. So our handy dandy tracker friend is very much correct. The carts aren't going that fast, but even with the amount of time we spent healing these people and getting them up and ready to go and collecting their stuff, we are severely behind. So, you guys will all need to make athletics checks at disadvantage.
Does the Stormlight help with that?
For those of you that are radiant, yes, you can burn some Stormlight to negate that disadvantage. For the exception of Bax, because I have to deal with my consequence from earlier, so I'm still going to have disadvantage.
So what if I were to, like, say, I don't know, remove the friction from someone's feet?
It would be really...
pull them behind me.
Like
okay.
ice skates.
Yeah. Like, I'm like...
So the downside is like, how long the investiture would last.
Kidding. Oh yeah, yeah. I would probably burn through the rest of my spheres doing this, and I have
if that is what you would like to
like
do,
50-ish spheres worth of investiture. So I don't know if I would do it the whole way, but like just to save a little bit of breath for somebody.
Dazian Husky.
Right, the hound is the dog.
Whereas Hound is just like, oh, this seems fun.
He's at a normal pace, just fine. So okay, so who do you?
Our one non-radiant.
So he touches your shoes for some reason, and then suddenly you are like you're standing on ice, which is not an uncommon feeling for your character, for sure.
Yeah, so just drop the center of gravity and try not to fall on your ass.
What do you hand her to hold on to? That cat jumping.
I've got I pulled like a belt off.
And so now you got to hold onto your pants while running the entire time.
I'm holding the belt with one hand and my pants with the other as I run. He is like high stepping, just like.
Okay, we go back to now. You need to roll.
Silly looking dude.
You now need to re-roll your disadvantage, Mister. I'm pulling my pants up while running. All right, everyone, make your rolls.
Okay. 15.
Okay.
So am I rolling with disadvantage or not?
You don't have to roll. You're getting drug.
Okay, well then, nothing. I can't help you do this one.
Your roll. Actually, you will need to roll, but it'll be a normal roll. But that's just to stay up without tripping, falling, and hurting yourself.
Would making him determined be helpful?
I mean, maybe.
I don't know what that word means. I tried to look it up earlier.
So it gives him an opportunity when he needs to use it.
If I fail a check.
But only if he fails, yeah.
Yes.
Which it sounds like I might. So.
Yeah.
All right, you're determined to do the silliness with the skis. Bex needs to roll at disadvantage. That's amazing.
I'm sorry.
12. So,
was this athletics?
Yes.
Yes. 15 total for me.
13 for me.
Oof. Okay. Valina, we still need your balance check. So instead of an athletics check, you need to make an agility check.
Oh, I would much rather do an athletics check.
Nice.
Critical fail?
Perfect.
Critical fail.
Let's go complication. All right, so 3 of the 5 of us fail. The 15s make it barely. 1 complication and 1 opportunity by burning your determined.
Yep.
So, opportunity. The next no, you already got that one. I must have put those on top. 1 second, gotta shuffle. Yeah, because that's the same. Oopsie. 1 second, gotta shuffle. You would have got the same one you got earlier. That was the next time you rolled the thing, you get 2 checks instead of 1.
Just chasing him off.
All right.
Losing her shit about it.
Oh, nice. Okay. A leap of faith until the end of the scene while you make a test. Using a skill you do not have any ranks with, you gain advantage on that test.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that doesn't help as your friend just totally cattywampus tripped you up, fucking crashed into a tree. Like, we're skiing down the mountain full speed and you just hit a rock and woo! Taking out both of you.
This is one of those, like, I assume it happens fairly early in.
I
I'm
think
just not good enough at this yet.
I think it would be
And,
way
like-
funnier if it's like you guys were going really, really well. It was going really fine, and then just random rock just sink you into the trees with your friend because you're holding onto the belt, and as you get pulled, you drop your
So
pants and just.
It's like I trip, roll, and she just kind of goes.
Flying past.
All right. The thing here is calculated. Someone you trust is a foreign or current agent of the diagram. Man, all of your stuff is just relationship going bad.
Somebody in this fucking cart is gonna snitch.
All right. So will you say the
Like
thing
one
again?
of these
I'm
other.
So one of your allies, who you are currently with or formerly with, so it doesn't have to be someone in the party, is now definitely an agent of the diagram.
Perfect.
Yeah, I
Thank
wonder
you.
if it could be one of these servant class dark eyes from the that we've
Who
maybe
just
been
watched
chatting with.
a whole bunch of,
Yeah.
Investor and all the Stormlight and all that other crap
Correct.
go on?
Great ideas. Thanks, guys. DM,
You're welcome.
DM appreciates the ideas.
Weren't the
You're welcome.
servants still
I'm here
with
for
the
you.
caravan? We were like still way
Except
behind.
for the ones you just saved.
The ones we
Oh,
saved.
those were. I thought
At least
those
one of those
were
guards is
soldiers.
absolutely
Which is a
an
favor
asshole.
owed, I would say.
Yeah, no?
But so just as a note, the card itself is someone you trust is a foreign or current agent of the diagram. So, remember that NPC we talked about before?
Mm-hmm.
They now, between all the cards tonight, they think you're a traitor. They're part of the diagram, and you still trust them. I need their backstory immediately. They need to get introduced next session.
Okay.
Guess who's the spotlight next time?
She waggles her safe hand fingers at both of you.
Scandalous.
Like,
I'm just imagining like a girl getting upset at someone and just like waving her chest at them as a gesture of disrespect.
Bring it!
It's like twerking in anger.
He knows it's upset them, and she doesn't care.
She was like, is she angry? Is she flirting? Like, I don't know what's happening anymore. I am very confused.
Bax will pop
will
over
stop,
the edge of the thing here and say, hey, if you guys are trying to roll in the hay, we do it when we are not chasing after a cart.
No, I'm going to I get off the ground, kind of dust myself off, put my belt back on, and it's like I'll stick to slicking my own feet.
I will help you up with that though.
Appreciate it.
What do you call people?
Monty
Cousins?
Python joke.
Yep. Thanks, cousin. Or actually, in this case, I would probably see you as more of like the
Gancho?
one of the financiers of this particular expedition. So yeah, thanks, Gancho. Appreciate it.
As you say that, I'm going to be like, oh, so I get Gancho and everyone else is gone. That's some bullshit there, Dazian.
We will see. You were very angry earlier.
I'm very angry now, politely. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. More
Okay.
pride. And my left ass cheek, but
That's where the knives are at, right?
No, I just call that one my pride.
Gotcha.
It's the pretty one.
I have questions. I don't know if I want answers.
Nope, you sure don't. There's not enough horn-eater white in the world.
Hey, Bluey, you alive down there?
Barely. I don't even know what that was.
Sorry about that. I lost control.
I mean, it was fun until the rock.
That's fair. And then the tree.
And then the tree.
Hill.
And then the hill.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about most movies.
It was a good movie until The Rock.
God damn it.
It was Shazammed all over again. They black bolted my movie. Jumanji'd out of nowhere. No, Black Bolt too. You know, it was just messing up that one too. It wasn't The Rock's fault, but I'm gonna blame him anyway. The Rock over here catching stray bullets, like.
Praise.
So, you guys continue on your journey. I will need all of you that failed to make another check. Again at disadvantage, because now you are not doing right. T.
Yep.
Our handy dandy parchman. You're in war form. We didn't account for that for this role. You had special stuff in war form. You don't get tired.
I don't?
No.
Oh.
War form is literally meant for long distance running. I mean, it's not the sprinting form, but it is a like that you're meant to do that.
Okay, yeah. So how does that work? Because I already rolled. I think,
just don't roll to disadvantage this time. Regular roll.
got it.
You is not people's.
It's athletics still, right?
Yes.
17.
Okay, you succeed the second time.
I'm limping a bit and don't feel like burning the investiture. So, yep, that self-doubt creeping in. So he's having a hard time utilizing. Good performance anxiety.
You two just having a rough time again?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, so
9.
as the rest of the group that we saved kind of passes us off, our group sticks with you guys as you are kind of just limping along. Like the injuries that you have are a little bit worse than you thought they were.
Yeah, it's like, okay, maybe it wasn't just my ass. It was my hip.
As you run along, you will eventually get stopped by Bax, and he will touch you and burn some Stormlight using his healing bits and things. Now, mechanically, you're not actually injured, so it doesn't do anything, but you feel better as you are regrown. Also, I do the same to you, burning another bit of Stormlight so you get some healing over time for regrowth. You feel invigorated. Unfortunately, that does not help our time getting to the camp. By the time we reach the Lord's nightly camp, it is dark, and the defenses are up. We now have to talk our way into the camp. Everyone make a persuasion roll as we try not to get shot by those crossbows I mentioned earlier.
Ooh, okay. We all
Wait,
have to
it's
do it
not
individually?
Well, sorry.
Like,
The face. Whoever
Is it a
wants to be
group
the
check?
face. Yes, it is a group
Yep.
check.
yeah.
Okay, because I am not individual. I've got a 4 in persuasive, but I can give somebody confident command, and that's the last of my
feel like
focus for today.
Once you get
Jasper's got to be at the face, no?
Yeah, I say if I'm there, do we
Yeah,
need
yeah.
a persuasion check? Because I can just be like, your High Lord knows I'm here. Like,
do it. Make
I
your
would
roll.
be fine.
Do you want this command die help?
Yes, please.
All right, so you get 1d6, and that's it for my focus.
Just 22.
22 is a solid roll. You guys talk your way into camp. Get back to your original carts. The people that saw you jump off and save their friends, and then the friends that you saved had already made it the air kind of thing and were talking about you. You're not necessarily legends or anything, but they won't, per your request, say what happened. Besides that they were saved. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So, as you guys come into camp, you're able to take a long rest for the night or whatnot. Your focus returns, your health returns, all the other fun things, and you guys take a long nap. I think at this point we're at a good stopping point for the session, and we will resume mid-journey, because it's all about the journey, and not necessarily the destination in this adventure. Dun dun dun.
Boom.
So, you guys make it back. With that, we will do our after action review for this and talk about leveling up and all that fun stuff in the outcropping of this video. Does anyone have any fun announcement things that they want to go over? On the top row. I know Jasper does, but we'll get to him in a second.
I'm good.
I do.
You do, yeah. You're working with Epic Sages this month for D&D December, remember?
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, absolutely make me excited.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What? Hype it up in a second. Damn, I'm crying over here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. It's December already somehow magically. So we have a new code on the website for 10% off all the stuff and the things for your Christmas goodies. Get that 10% off at Epic Sages with the ho 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 907. Spelled HOHOHO. Don't get too excited there. We're not calling out your mama over here.
Doing any farming?
You know, whatever. No farming, no your mamas. Same thing here. It's a cow either way. Got him.
Well.
So, ho 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 907 is the code. We got games on Wednesday this week. If you're interested in Younger's cool D&D adventures, we're starting the second arc there. And then I think tomorrow, again, D&D December with Jared and Veerling here. They will be playing Baldur's Gate 3 together, causing havoc. If you guys are in the Discord, pop in and yell at them and BS that way, or hop on Twitch and do the same thing. Though with the Twitch, I think they're focusing more on the Discord side of things. So if you're in the Discord, come bug them there. Excuse me, sorry. They will be doing polls on the regular for what choices they make, to my knowledge. So keep an eye out for those. Yeah, it should be a couple hours every couple days, and then they get uploaded to the YouTube channels later. But if you want to be involved live,
Jared has already told me that this Wednesday apparently there are storms coming, so we might do this. We might not be able to do this Wednesday, but he'll keep me updated.
Yes, yeah, and we'll obviously on our end, if storms stop us from recording, it's the weather. It's that time of year. Thank you, Alaska.
Acts of nature, acts of nature are in fact a valid excuse.
But all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you on Twitch, thank you so much. For those of you watching this later on the YouTubes, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, follow, do all the stuff and things, you know, because you gotta call that out at the end. Yeah, click all the buttons. Send us fun comments. Come join the Discord. Yada yada yada. We love you all. We'll talk to you later. Enjoy the music.
Bye.
Maybe. Bye. With adventure in mind, have a wonderful time.
Aloha.
How dare you? Wait, no, that's the wrong one. No, not that one. Ah! This one.
Shadows stretch where the hot stones fade. Every oath is a mark we made. Power cuts like a blade in hand. Shapes the truth and it shapes the land. Every vow got a weight, it's real. Every gift got a price you feel. Step by step we find a way. Through the night and the break of day. We are the fire that void light fears. We are the voice the silence hears. Though the cost may cut us deep, we guard the world we swore to keep.
Sky breaks open and stones take form. Every bond is a breath through storm. We're the hands that can hold the line. Keep the light in a darkened time.
Not for crowns or the praise of kings. Not for thrones or the wealth they bring. For the fields and the streams that shine. For the lives that we call still mine. We are the fire that void light fears. We are the voice the silence hears. Though the cost may cut us deep, we guard the world we swore to keep.
break, they bend the soul. Stormlight burns, but it makes us whole. Every trial, every fight we've known builds the ground that we call our own.
We are the fire that void light fears. We are the voice the silence hears. Though the cost may cut us deep, we got the world we swore to keep.
Storms will end, but we remain.